Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey everybody. My name is Negustita and this is my second channel here on YouTube. This is just like the channel I use for all my non-spiritual related stuff but some of it is spiritual too, but that I just feel like uploading to the internet. And lately I've been feeling very called to do a kind of reactionary slash like commentary watch through. I don't know if I have the patience to watch this entire thing, but I will do my very best. And anyway, so I've heard about this channel called Fresh and Fit for some time now. I've seen a lot of media from them sprinkled throughout the internet, and some of the channels I like to watch. Of course, right, today I've decided I'm gonna try my very best to hear out their side of the story, but from what I've seen, I already know their perspective. I actually have a few family members, and I grew up in a culture that very much breeds this type of thinking. So I'm very well familiar with it. Um, and I'm not impressed, to be completely honest. Additionally, currently I'm sick. So, yeah, there's that. I'm currently fighting one of the worst colds I have ever had. Also, everything I say here is subjective, and everything that they say is subjective too. Because, oh boy. Anyway, it's gonna be an interesting video. Let's just say that. And yeah, I guess there's really nothing more to say. We should just jump into the video. With that being said, let our peace be disturbed, okay? Like, I don't know what else to say, so.
Dating status, if you want to, of course.
Your body count.
And we're gonna start right here. Welcome to the show.
The body count.
Hey, y'all!
My name. If you're above the age, like, 16, and you're asking people for their body counts, did you stop, like, mentally developing at a certain age in your adolescent years? I'm genuinely curious. Please drop a comment below. Let me know when you stop maturing emotionally.
Where are you from?
I'm from Fort Myers, Florida.
Okay.
And
by the way, I love her energy. I don't know who this woman is, but
I work as a nursing assistant at a hospital.
Wait, nurse?
Nursing assistant.
Nursing assistant.
Same thing, man.
Same thing, man.
Almost there.
Okay.
3 or 4 on training, man.
All right. What's your highest education level completed?
A high school diploma.
High school. Are you in college now?
Yes.
Okay. Pursuing nursing?
Not.
Okay.
I'm in psych right now.
Okay. And then relationship status?
Single.
All right. Are your parents still together?
Yes.
They've been married for what, 20 plus years?
Yeah, 20 plus.
All right. And then are you on birth control?
No.
And then what's your like background? Are your parents from?
They're Haitian.
Haitian? Okay.
Suck a fit!
Okay.
Yes, sir!
I think, my parents are together. Yes, they are. 20 plus years. What else is there?
And you said you do e-com and drop shipping, and then you're
Yeah.
in school as well. And
Yeah.
Are you full-time student or part-time?
Part-time.
Okay. What's your major in school?
Birth control?
Nope.
Body count?
Queen.
5.
Stop the
That was on point.
Again, why do you need to know the body count? And give me a reason that doesn't make you sound like a pedophile. I would appreciate that. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
Multiply by 3.
Divided by 5.
All right. What about you?
My name's Rachel. I'm 24.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So you live in the United States, but you actually work in Canada.
Yes.
Because you do everything digitally. Okay. Highest education level completed?
I have my associates in hospitality and hotel operations.
Did you get that in Canada or here?
Canada.
Okay. Relationship status?
I'm in a relationship.
Okay. How long have you been together?
Almost 2 years.
Is he here in the States or back in Canada?
He's here.
Okay. That's why you moved, I'm guessing?
I wanted to move before we met anyway, so then,
Okay.
yeah, it ended up.
He was convenient, so she made a switch.
Oh, shit.
Who said that?
Just saying, man.
Who said that?
Makes sense, brother.
So you guys live together in Fort Lauderdale, I'm guessing?
We don't live together.
Is he in Fort Lauderdale too, or?
Yeah. he's
Okay.
in- yeah.
All right. Are your parents still together?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have they been married?
30 years?
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Are you on birth control?
No.
All right. Cool. Well, she's half Filipino, so.
She came with a plan.
What?
Debbie Daria. What?
Hold on, 1 second, bro.
What's going on, Chris?
Said what?
No.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Dudes in the chat, man. Y'all don't fucking. You guys are on it, man.
You're frozen. Don't freeze like that.
Oh,
She froze.
Okay.
Nerd.
Bruh.
I understand this correctly, this group of men decided to publicly shame this woman for her appearance, and like my question is like, ¿por qué? Like, why? They gain nothing from it, and it really is just highlighting how immature they are. Not to mention they all like wooed and hooted for the petty comments, but because they are willing to insult this woman for her appearance and nothing else when they don't even know who she is, I do not feel bad. And in fact, I feel invited to insult them in their physical appearances. So let it be known, I will.
Svetlana?
Svetlana, yes.
Svetlana or Svetlana?
Svetlana.
Svetlana.
Bless
Okay.
you.
Where are you from, Svetlana?
I'm from Russia.
Okay. How old are you?
Mother Russia.
Yeah, I'm 30 years old.
30.
Yeah.
And you're from Russia.
Did they put the sound effect because she's 30? I feel like all of them are above the age 30 themselves. Somebody in the comments even called her grandmother. Think about this. If she's 30 and she is a grandmother, that means her children have had children. How old? She would have to have been 15 when she had her first kid, a child. And her child would have to have been 15 as well, or younger, when they had their first kid. So, as I said before, please stop making yourself the people here in this community who follow these men, the Fresh and Fit men group, the mentality, they sound like the type of people who are sexually attracted to children. And I have just stated 2 pieces of information as to why that's the case. And I know they would not, in good conscience, support that sort of attraction. So my question is, why do they? Anyway, it's just very odd to me. It's almost as though, I mean, like, you guys, they're literally pedos. Explains the energy, that's for sure. And it, and I wish that I could say they weren't, but the evidence is just so glaring. It's like their group, their little hive, suppose the other men and self-hating women who follow these people, unfortunately, just demonstrate a mentality that's very alarming. And I'm speaking slowly because I know some of these people think just as fast. And it just seems as though they are like stupid. Beep! I can't decipher which one it is, but to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a combination. Already I pity these damn souls.
What do you do for work?
I have a graphic design agency.
Okay. How long you been here in America now?
3 months.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wow.
So you live in my.
You see that? Hold on a minute. Let's go back. Look at that comment. Grandmother, this one looks, I don't know what that means. It looks 500 years old. They're saying this woman looks 500 years old.
How long you been here in America now?
It's just at this point they're making it easy for me to prove my point.
Case level completed.
Master's degree.
Okay. You got that back in Russia or here?
No, in Italy.
Okay. Where'd you go in Italy?
In Milan.
I'm sorry?
I was studying in Milan.
Milan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Excuse me.
How many languages do you speak then?
2 languages. just Russian and English.
Okay, you don't know any Italian or anything?
No, I don't know. I was studying in English. We had the international class.
Okay. Can you speak Ukrainian too, or no?
No, I'm not Ukrainian. I'm Russian.
Okay, but isn't it Ukrainian and Russian very
Yeah,
similar?
they're similar, but
Still different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty good English, by the way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your? Are you in a relationship or
curious.
single or?
I'm single.
Okay. Are your parents still together?
Sorry?
Are your parents still together?
No, my father passed away.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Were they together before he passed away?
Yeah.
Okay, so your mom is widowed. Are you on birth control?
No.
Queen.
Okay, cool. All right, what about you?
Carrie May.
Yeah, okay, give us. What's your social while we're at it? Okay. No, Carrie. How old
What
are
is
you?
that sound effect?
21.
Where are you from?
North Fort Myers, Florida.
Okay, from Fort Myers as well.
Hold on.
Are you guys
These
friends?
guys would be like, she's too old.
Yes.
All
Well,
three of y'all?
that's fam right there.
Okay.
Just
What's your racial background too? Haitian?
Dominican, Haitian, Italian, actually.
Okay.
Actually,
Who's the Haitian one in the family and Dominican and?
Haitian, Dominican mom, Italian dad.
Okay. Oh, so your dad's white.
Yeah.
Queen.
Okay, the other way around.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay. You got some drunken fever. Yeah. He wanted to dab in the dark. Okay. You're a night rider.
Almost like Casey.
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. The other way around. Okay. Because you shout out to Casey at the back, by the way.
Yeah.
I should just say the reason why I'm making such fascinating facial expressions is because in my day-to-day life, I'm simply oblivious to this level of immaturity. I've never hung out with men of this degree of immaturity, excluding the time I spent in elementary school, middle school, and particularly high school. It's like a flash from the past, but not in a good way. So disregard the facial expressions. I have a hard time hiding how I really feel, which is a blessing, but to the wrong people, of course, it looks like a problem. But personally, I know you can't stop looking at my face, so I know I can't.
New hair, by the way. Shout out to you, man. Congrats.
Hey, shout out to you. Coming along.
Yeah, it's coming in.
Home Depot.
Oh shit.
Home Depot.
Okay.
Shout out to that.
Girl boss.
You gotta start somewhere.
Like.
Damn, fresh.
I also am in the process of acting and modeling.
Okay.
Okay.
I have an agency, so.
Okay. Okay. Hey, man, just better than OnlyFans. I'll tell you that. That's way more respectable.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's how it starts.
All right.
Home Depot.
I've had an OnlyFans.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I had
Oh,
one.
man.
Where is it now?
I don't have it no more.
When did you
Well,
stop?
I wanted to make it with my ex.
I suppose these women understand they're due for a level of like roasting from. I mean, like that makes a lot of sense to me. I just could not imagine this level of like disrespect. It's absolutely wild. And I feel like they don't deserve it either. Like they just exist, and these people making fun of them a lot. It's literally like bizarre. It's bizarre. It's bizarring. It's mind-boggling. It's dumbfounding. There's another word too. It's stupefying. But anyway.
That didn't work out, so it's just kind of there, but
Why?
I don't use it.
Where's your ex now?
I don't know.
Nigga said, I'm gone. I'm out of here. Okay.
Okay. So Home Depot modeling, and then relationship status, single now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. I mean, are y'all still together? Kind of.
No,
Hey, late
I'm
night.
talking to somebody.
Okay.
but
How long y'all been chatting?
3 months, roughly.
Why hasn't he committed?
That's a
Gotta
great
ask
question.
him that.
Okay. You think if you asked him out, he would say yeah?
Her face.
Never can be too sure, but I would hope so.
Damn.
Yo, my nigga said, why buy the milk? I can get it for free.
All right.
I just kidding.
All right. Are your parents still together?
Yes.
All right. Nice. Birth control?
No.
Okay.
Body count?
6.
Okay.
Stop the cap. Because we sneaking that shit in.
Pretty clever.
Right?
All right.
They speak as though they have been watching her since the time she was born, and they have witnessed every single sexual relation she's ever had with such confidence. You know who they remind me of? There's this one meme my friend used to have, and I thought it was funny. It was like, I never lose. That's why I'm still a virgin. They give the same energy. Like,
And what about you?
Welcome back.
wow.
Thank you. My name's Kyria. I'm 20. I'm
Welcome
an
back.
office manager, and I also do home and cleaning content. I'm engaged. My my parents are still together. They've been married for 18 years, and I'm not on birth control. Oh, and I have done some college.
Okay, and body count?
Okay.
For
Okay.
Why is he writing it down like
Hold
it's
on, I'm like filling in
important?
stuff from what she
Wait, you
said.
said 4 or
Why
whore?
nobody said that?
Wait, so you said Kyria, 20. Where are you originally from?
I grew up in Plantation, Florida. And then I lived in New York for 3 years, but now I live in Pompano Beach.
At this point, I realized this was a mistake. It was a mistake watching this.
No, it's getting better.
No, by Delray. So like
I'll tell you this, man.
They
Papa has
revamped
some nice
it.
areas.
Yeah,
by the
it
beach,
does.
too.
But yeah, one of my tenants up there. Anyway, okay. You said from Plantation originally for office. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did he engage you after the last time you were on the show? It's like, okay, I could do this.
I don't know. He just did it on Christmas.
Okay. What does he do for work?
He works in fine arts, but he's in school right now for data analytics. So I dropped out of school to help him through school.
Is this the guy that you had before or no? So he came back around?
Well,
No, they were together
We
the whole
were
time.
already together
But weren't
last
there, like,
time I was
issues?
on.
Or am I wrong?
No, we were already together the last time I was on. We only took a break for like a month.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh. Well, single for a month, man. So, I mean,
Yo, listen, man. I didn't hear what you just said. Thank God. None of us heard it,
Yeah,
right?
Chris, what'd you say, nigga?
None of us heard it.
inner thoughts, man. Inner thoughts, man.
Yeah.
Inner thoughts.
Any thoughts? But no henny.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's right. Okay. All right. So, so what I'll do is I'll read the chats, and then I got actually a question for the ladies after this, and then we'll go through.
Read the chats.
It's gonna be interesting.
John.
All right, John. I'm 20. I got a car
So they
loan, 20K.
acknowledge-
I was pre-approved for FHA loan, 100K.
So they acknowledge the chats. And they're full. Wow. They just get. My level of respect for them was already low. But they're surprising me with how low it can go. So he said, drop it to the floor. He said, hell no.
Question, ladies. Do you think women need to earn respect, or do women deserve respect just because they're women? Why and how should a woman earn respect? Okay, we can go ahead and start this one off here. Do you think women should earn respect, or do you think women deserve respect just because they're women?
I think women should earn respect.
Okay. And then
I want to say something, but I feel the comment is just beneath me. All I will say is, I hope in her relationship, I hope she's actually happy, not just lonely and doesn't want to be alone.
why and how should women earn respect then?
I think it depends.
Also, my answer to this question is everybody deserves a level of respect, regardless if it's like a man or woman. You should treat everyone like you want to be treated, right? So I personally love to be treated with respect. So I like to treat other people with respect. When you meet me for the first time, depending on the circumstances, right? Like if it's a natural meeting, like maybe we're both standing in line for like Starbucks, or I don't even go to Starbucks anymore, but like let's say we're at like Les Schwab, because I was there recently to get my tires rotated, and we're just standing in line, and it's a long line, and somebody makes small talk with me. I'm willing to engage in the small talk because I'm bored as fuck. So like, oh yeah, the line sure is long, or whatever. Okay, and I would be very respectful. I like to be treated with respect, so I want you to mirror me. Okay, but in a relationship, right, of course you should treat your partner, treat them the way you would want them to treat you in return, but ooh, boy, this is like, you ever try to take care of two kids, like let's say it's like a boy and a girl and they're siblings, and the sister slaps the brother because the brother called her fat. and it's like, who's really at fault? Is it the brother for insulting her, or is it the sister for physically abusing him? And then it's just like this endless like loop. It's like a circle of like, well, at that point it's like, just separate them and give them a respectable punishment, right? Like, okay, no TV for you for the next like 3 days. I want you to self-reflect. Don't be calling your sister fat. And for your sister, like, it could be the same punishment, or because hitting is harder, it's worse than like like, I don't know, like, give her a chore, like, you're gonna clean the bathrooms for like the next 2 days, like, and just suck it up, okay? Because like, you don't get to hit your little brother like that. He's not your punching bag. Anyway, but in this case, with these people, it's as though they've never had that type of parental figure in their life that was like able to get them out of those thought processes. So it's so ingrained into who they are, they think it's actually normal to be this toxic. And I find that to be incredibly fascinating. They must have come from like disturbed like backgrounds. They must have had parents who were very verbally or physically abusive, and it must have been so normalized that they think it's okay to to talk to people like this, because it's without a question, of course, you should treat others with respect, women or not. Wild to me. And if you are not being treated the way you want to be treated by a person, God created the block button for a reason. Like, I want you to understand, you have the power to remove people from your life, especially if you're not dependent on them. Okay, if you're an adult, like all the people in this room, they're over the age of 21, I believe, or I think, yeah, they're all over the age of 21. And if you're not like financially reliant on people, you don't actually have to keep them in your life. And I just thought you should know that in case you forgot. So any answer other than all people should be treated with respect is an incorrect answer, in my opinion. So wild that she thought she said it should be earned. That's crazy. And it's not about treating a woman with respect because she's just a woman. It's because she's a living human being, like a Homo sapien. She's of the humankind. So yeah, you should treat her with respect. Same thing like anyone else. Do you not treat people with respect? This is bizarre to me.
On the relationship or the stage that the person who's supposed to give them respect is in. If it's relationship wise, I feel like on the first couple of dates, she should be very like nice, sweet, caring.
Why are we dictating how people should be?
I guess
Which probably sounds very contradictory to everything I just said. It's like the bare minimum is treating other people with respect, but what she's saying is like a very controlled, kind of manipulative answer.
Typical act like a lady, like allow him to open the door for you, don't interrupt him when he's speaking, maybe allow him to order food.
This is like etiquette
for you, just simple things like that until it progresses. Just basically be polite, smile a lot, have manners.
Okay. What about you? Do you think women should earn respect, or do they just deserve it because they're females?
Deserve it.
Okay, why do you think they deserve it?
Also, notice how like we don't refer to any other species as females. We don't talk about a dog as like a female.
Hey y'all, so this is Future Abisha here, chiming in with the definition of female, because it actually does bother me when people use female instead of saying women, because it's not interchangeable. So as we see here, female is actually an adjective, and if we know anything about adjectives, they are meant to modify nouns. And do you know what nouns are? People, places, and things. So it makes no sense to go, oh, I hate pretty, oh, I hate ugly, because those are adjectives. And if you're using them to replace nouns, it actually just makes you sound really stupid. And it kind of makes you sound uneducated, like you didn't graduate elementary school. Because I learned what adjectives and nouns were back in the 3rd grade. So this is just a little disconcerting to say the least, since these are grown adults using the term female interchangeably with woman. In fact, they don't really use the term woman, at least not that I remember, but they might. Anyway, my real point is, are you stupid? I'm just curious. And as far as I know, they don't speak any other languages, so it's not like they have another language to fall back on or to use as an excuse of any sort. Meanwhile, I speak 3 languages. At one point I actually used to speak 5, and I know what an adjective is, and what nouns are. I'm genuinely concerned if they just lack the brain power to think like that or what. So anyway, that's all.
Right. We don't refer, like, for example, I have 2 dogs. One is a male, one is a female. We do not, and I've never, ever heard of anybody calling their female dog female without any, like, pretext, right? So, pretext. So, without, like, a female dog or female whatever, right? It's just straight up, like, the title of the dog is female. No, we don't even refer to animals like that. So if I wanted to call the attention or refer to this female dog, I've never heard someone in my 22 years of life refer to a female animal as quote unquote female. Nothing in front, nothing after. Typically, if someone is to refer to another living being with their gender in the title of that person, like of the thing, right? So of this noun, it's usually like female dog, correct? You're right. It's like, oh, this female dog, and it's usually always in like in a way where their gender matters in some sense. Like, we're gonna go perform a neutering of this animal, so it's important to know the sex of the animal. Therefore, referring to the sex in the description or the name of this animal makes sense in that particular moment. However, to call somebody a female is genuinely to degrade them of the other parts of this person, like the fact that they have a name. Or like it's a blanketed statement. You should, instead of referring to women as females, you should refer to them as women, because that implies that they are female and also of the humankind. Do you understand? It's weird. It's really weird. And there is no male equivalent, because we do not live in a matriarchal society. As far as I know, there haven't been any matriarchal societies where women were of the top of this hierarchical structure and men were subjugate to them, right? Men weren't allowed to like leave the houses or to buy things. They couldn't have shit in their name. Like, no, men have had a lot of control over women for decades, century, millennia, claiming it was for our own good, but the whole time women were miserable. Typically, okay, maybe there were some women who really enjoyed the feeling of being a slave, but most of us don't like that. Most of us want autonomy, which is what you're depriving a human woman, the human female, when you're referring to her as female. It's just so strange. Why do they do that? Like, it's just something it doesn't click for me. Like, I'm a woman. Is that too big of a word for you to say, or are you just intentionally trying to be disrespectful? Which is, I think, what they're trying to do. They are very intentionally trying to be disrespectful, or it's just so ingrained in them that they don't even see it as like disrespect, but they know it's offensive because they know there will be people who would rebuttal that statement. It's just, and I know it's like a lingo thing, like some people in the South, for example, like refer to women as females. But if we remember correctly, the South isn't really known for giving a fuck about other people's lives and their well-being, considering what we know about history. So to me, this is just really fascinating. And yeah, it is a little dumbfounding. And I feel like, I don't really know. It's just like, to me, I'm sitting here like, the toxicity is just wild. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think everybody deserves respect.
What you say?
Off rip.
Off
It
rip.
can change.
Queen.
It can always change.
Queen.
But off rip, yeah.
You think everybody deserves respect? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, all right, and then you, since you said they deserve it, doesn't have to talk about earn. What about you? Do you think women should earn respect or just get it because they're women?
I think respect is about personality, so it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. You have to.
Don't worry, guys. The video went out, but
to
it's gonna come
earn.
back up. It's
Yeah.
because we got the Mo. You got it back up. All right, it's coming back up right now, guys. Give us
We
one
got you
second.
guys.
Don't worry.
So I think women should earn respect.
Okay.
by-
Why do you say?
by
And
her-
then how
by
should
her
they earn it?
behavior, By her behavior.
By their behavior.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, well.
All right.
Crazy.
What about you?
I agree. I think women
Crazy.
and men, people in general should, respect is earned
Okay.
through having principles and being congruent with those principles,
Okay.
keeping your word, and just being a person of integrity.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think has more integrity in general, men or women?
Wild that he asked that question.
Depends on the context.
Generally.
Generally, I feel like
Women.
men are held to a higher standard when it comes to keeping their word and integrity.
All right.
So,
Really? Because I think this is just a cultural thing. Because where I come from, a man is not even responsible if he gets a woman pregnant. He's more than, like, he's welcome to have multiple wives. Like, I mean, like, obviously not legally. It's just like, if he got a girl pregnant, he could just say, it's not mine. And the girl's like, well, I only slept with you. And they're going to be like, no, it's not his. He said it's not his. And she's like, well, he literally is the only guy I've ever fucked. It's his kid. Like, 100% sure. We could take a paternity test, but that doesn't really exist in rural Africa. So where I come from, like, a man is more than welcome to go somewhere else where and then manipulate or fool or whatever, right? Another woman, get her pregnant, and do this. He can do this as many times as he'd like. There's no crime against it. And there's no, like, it's not like you don't have to, like, get married, but anyway, it's just like I think this is a cultural thing because where I'm from, men are not held to any sort of, like, accountability or like there's no standard for them. Like, they can just exist and they are allowed to be as they choose. But for women, there are standards, like, right. What she said is, I'm gonna replay it because I want to hear what she said.
generally, I feel like men are held to a higher standard when it comes to keeping their word and integrity.
From my experience, that has not been the case. I've always noticed that women are more integral, and also safe. I've had so many experiences where I'm, like, at the club and, like, let's say, like, a random dude approaches me and I'm not really feeling him, but I don't want to be rude and say no, but I'm obviously very not interested in, like, whatever he has to offer. So many times, like, girls have walked up to me and been like, hey, is that your, like, girls I've never met and I will never meet again will ask me if I'm comfortable dancing with him, and if the answer was no, they would promptly grab my hand and take me somewhere else, and we would just vibe for, like, a solid, like, 2 minutes. I don't know who she is. I don't know what her religious views are, her whatever background. Is just, like, from my experience, women have been more safe. But of course, you know, it's the subjective to my experience. Maybe she's had an entirely different set of experiences that make her think that men, for some reason, are held to a higher standard when it comes to integrity. I've never seen that happen before. Not that I can recall. I feel like a man can do anything he wants. And then there are people like this who will make sure he can keep getting away with it by acting like they have a moral high ground, but their morals literally lead them to, you know what I mean? Like, if their morals and standards lead them to thinking that a 30-year-old woman is not capable of procreating because she's too old and she's a grandmother, it's like, think about it, guys. They want to fuck people who are not even mentally developed yet. These people want to lie in bed with individuals who are not done shitting in diapers because they're of a pubescent age. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because I'm trying to say this in a very eloquent and refined way that displays my mastery of the of the English language. But I just find this to be very fascinating that these are the same people. And I just want to ask, are you delusional? Because you are displaying the symptoms of delusion. I'm genuinely curious. Please let me know in the comments.
All right.
So,
So, man. Oh, you don't want to say it, do you?
yeah, I
Yes.
mean, there's the
Yes, man.
societal pressure on them to be. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Like
phrase, you know,
concubines. Do you see this? Hold up. Concubines. I'm of the opinion. It's just I think it's so strange. The concept of concubines, like this is just another personal opinion, but said that is because concubine, like if you're somebody who thinks you need multiple wives, but you cannot even please one, because one person is like a complex individual. Trust me, there's a reason why divorce happens because people don't know how to understand and reach each other's hearts and understand what the issue is and how to work things out, because that requires an incredible amount of maturity. And I can safely say most of the people who have talked either lack that maturity or their souls are broken, so they don't know what's like, they don't know how to get that. They could be mature individuals, but their souls are broken. Like they don't think they deserve better than what they're currently being given. And I do actually feel very sorry for these people. I do.
my word, there's no such thing as I'm a woman of my word,
Right.
right?
Yeah, I am.
And we will, like, women
Okay.
will
You
hold
look
that
at her.
against you. You know, you said you keep your word, and are you a man of your word? And that's really, men are respected by other men through keeping their word as well. So I think that's just
they?
in society. So yeah, men. hmm
Okay.
I don't know, because even his face, he didn't look like he could.
What about
live
you? Do you
without-
think respect is earned or deserved
I think it's earned.
by women? Okay.
Yeah.
Earned.
Yeah. So
How do women earn respect in your opinion?
So what does that
just
mean
like
about men?
what she was saying and what she was saying, you know, like the principle, behavior, acting right, acting like a lady,
Okay.
and just all that.
Okay. What about you?
I think it's earned. I think that people shouldn't feel entitled. That you should just respect people in general. If they give you the reason to respect them. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think? What would make you respect someone then?
If
Sir,
they hold hold themselves, good demeanor, good character.
Okay.
How they handle situations.
Do you have anything you want to say? They all disagree with you.
That's fine.
Okay. So you think?
Like I said, it can change. I believe that I respect myself, so I respect others. If you give me a reason to change that respect towards you, that's on you. Then I'll understand why my respect has changed towards the person. But off rip, I respect everyone.
Okay.
Queen.
Well, what would make you lose respect for someone then? Where
Like
you would
they
break
said,
that rule?
everything what they said. So I agree with what they said, but I don't feel like, because you don't always get to that level to earn something with somebody. So I just feel like to give respect, there's nothing bad you can get out of that just to give it.
Okay.
What if I'm ratchet, loud, annoying? I'm a good person. Would you respect me?
Yeah. If
Oh,
you
shit.
gave me a reason not to respect you towards me,
I just did. Loud, ratchet, annoying. Would you respect me?
what does that have to do with me though? You being loud, ratchet. What does that have to do with
I'm
me?
annoying you. I'm loud.
Who says that annoys me?
Oh, it doesn't.
Queen.
You let what bothers you.
You're in the library
Someone
and you're
else
trying
can
to
do
study.
whatever
Yeah.
they do. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Mind my business.
Ain't got
Okay.
nothing to do with me.
That was a little bit deeper than should have been, but never mind.
What else do we got here? And then we're going rereading 20 and up, right, guys?
That's what your wife said. That's what your wife wishes she could say.
Okay, guys. What else do we got here? Anything else? Cam goes, Myron, why do women fight tooth and nail to say they don't do things for male attention, even though we know they do it for that reason?
John P-Tac.
That's from John P. Tech. Do you guys agree with that sentiment that a lot of the things that women do, especially when it comes to enhancing their beauty and or posting on the internet, etc., is for male attention?
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree. Okay.
It depends on the woman. For example, if you scroll through my socials, I do post a lot of pictures of myself. But to be completely honest, I post those pictures because I think I look good that day. And I felt like sharing it with the world. I don't have a particularly big following, but if I did for some reason, I wouldn't be posting for male attention. I would be posting for, I'm going to be so real, female attention. Like, I would rather have women look at my shit than men. If I could have it my way, it would just be mostly girls scrolling through my feed. But that's just because I feel safer around women. And the women I've come across are pretty chill. Like, they're pretty cool. I can't say I've come across a whole lot of cool guys. Most of them have very troubling mindsets, and it clashes with my mentality. So with that being said, it just clashes with who I am fundamentally as a person. Like, I'm a good person, and I can only really hang out with other good people. And I'm not. And yes, I am kind of calling men out here. I can't say most men are good, but I'd rather take my chances with assuming most women are good, because that's been my experience. However, with that being said, I have come across women who have tried to hurt me, both verbally, mentally, and physically. Okay, and with those women, they emit the same energy that men emit. Like, they're also in their masculine, like very strongly in their masculine, particularly like toxic masculine. Because there's a way to display masculine energy in a healthy manner, because such a thing exists. Like, there's called divinity, right? I think we all understand what that is, right? So you can be in your divine masculine energy, and you can also be in your toxic masculine energy. And the women who are in their toxic masculine energy, I would steer clear of. Okay, these are girls who look for competition, seek out validation, particularly for men. And it just depends on the woman, is what I'm trying to say here. The answer to that question depends on the woman. There are some women who only ever post pictures for male validation, and you can kind of tell who those girls are because they don't really like hide it or whatever, right? Like, maybe they post a lot of like revealing pictures of themselves, and there's a lot of men in their comments, and that's the biggest way to know if they allow, like, because I as a content creator, I have full control over who comments on my things. Like, if I receive a comment from somebody I don't want to receive a comment from, I can just block their account. And I'll keep doing that as many times as necessary. If I receive comments I don't like if they're comments that are rude or offensive or whatever, right? I can do that, and I feel like that puts me in a place where I make it clear what I'm comfortable with and then what I'm not gonna allow them to do, but or to assume about me. But it's just the answer to that question just depends on the women. Not all women are the same, just like how not all men are the same. I've met a lot of men who would disagree with these guys and their opinions, and then I've also heard of men. I haven't really met them, but well, actually no, I've met one guy who I'm pretty sure watches this sort of content. I don't know if he watches this particular channel, but I've met him, and let me tell you, one of the most toxic relationships I had ever been in. So
who agrees with her that they don't agree that women don't do things for male attention?
Like makeup,
depends on the woman.
make posts on Instagram.
I believe women do, but me. I'm speaking for me. Sorry.
Okay, but lesbians wear makeup too. You understand that, right? In fact, one of my best friends is a lesbian, in a current lesbian relationship, and she wears makeup sometimes. But she doesn't do it for male attention. And also, guys wear makeup too, particularly in other countries. But I guess you could say some of them do it for female attention. But I mean, the ones in like South Korea, because I think it's a norm that men wear makeup in like, I think, Asian countries, particularly South Korea, and those guys do it for female validation. So it really depends the type of situation, wouldn't you say? I don't get it, why we do so many hyperboles. Why are we just like assuming all women are the same, all men are the same? Like, this is weird to me. And very divisive. Like, it's meant to separate the two people, like, to these two groups of people, as if we don't have commonalities. Hello, we all shit here. We have a lot of things in common with each other. I don't see why we don't focus on the similarities. Nobody else think that's weird? I think that's weird.
But we're
Let me
speaking in general
clarify.
here in this
Okay,
case.
In general,
In general,
I guess
that's
we could say
fair.
yes.
You think
Because
in
that's
general?
who gravitates towards us, so that's the point,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Men like to
Yeah.
see that, so.
I mean, girls will comment, but you expect that. You expect girls to be like, "Oh, you look cute today," or
Yeah.
"I like this."
The
whatever.
target is men.
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that you don't
Not
do it for
once.
men. Why?
Hold
Why
on.
do you say that?
Not once in my adult life have I ever posted a picture on my damn Instagram, social medias with the intention of attracting a male audience. Not once in my life have I done that shit. I don't know what these women are talking about, but that's not me. That's not me.
It's either you like what you see or you don't.
But don't you have to put something for them to see in the first place?
Yeah.
No, I don't do it for them. I do it for me. If I can get ready.
Stop the cap.
If I'm getting ready, it's because I want to feel more confident.
Look at his face. Look at his face. He's so smug. He thinks he knows everything. And it's those type of people who are literally the stupidest. The ego on these men in the room is off the motherfucking scale. Meanwhile, these women, excluding her for the most part, she seems pretty like self-secure. The rest of these women, they have very low self-esteem, and it's exuberantly clear. I hope I use that word correctly. It's very clear that they have low self-esteem, and I'm saying this because that's just the energy I'm picking up from all of them. They're so quiet and reserved. Meanwhile, these men are dogging on them. Like, at any time, they feel very called to, like, whenever they want to, they can degrade them and talk about them any way they like. It's just low self-esteem behavior, and it's like the wolf and the sheep pairing. And I wouldn't be surprised if the type of men or women these men go after are much like the women present here, excluding her. She seems like the black sheep because I vibe with her, but and she's cool. I would actually love to get to know her, but anyway.
It really doesn't have anything to do with anybody else but
Confident?
myself. Yeah. It boosts. I still feel confident. Even right now, I feel confident, but I don't feel put together at all. So my confident level is not as high as if I were to actually be prepared and got ready for this. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't know what you mean, but okay.
Shout out to Michael, man.
All right. What else do we got here? JBS goes, ladies, if a man that you're not attracted to approaches you, what's your typical way of rejecting him? Some examples: pretend you don't hear him, give a fake number, lie about a boyfriend, etc. Actually, we can start here with that one.
Very good one.
That's a good one. How would you reject a guy that comes up to you out in the street that wants to get your number or something like that?
That's not safe.
I
by
would
the way.
like, no, I'm good for now.
You say it verbatim, good for now?
Yeah.
What do they normally do? Just walk away?
They will keep trying, but I'll be like, there's someone that would be probably willing to accept it than I am. I'm not really eager to.
So how would you reject them then, specifically?
I would say I'm good.
I'm good for now.
I'm good for now, just
For
like
now.
that? Okay, so you wouldn't even bother making an excuse.
Because why do I don't need to prolong something if from initial it's not there.
Also, I get that some men feel like they need to approach women on the street, but that's usually how most women get like abducted, into sex trafficking rings, or I mean, like, I'm just saying, if it was gonna happen to you, it's gonna happen in those type of like bizarre scenarios. Like, I don't know. Look, there are ways you can meet new people in a healthy and controlled manner. I honestly, what I'm just saying is like a warning to women: please don't just give your contact information, especially to strange men that you meet IRL or online. It's just for your safety. An egregious amount of women get abducted every year into these awful fucking things, whether it's sex trafficking, where they're exploited outside of the US or put into exploited in the US. Don't trust strange men on like that just feel comfortable talking to you, because a good guy isn't gonna do that. Like, a good man, like a man that actually fears God is not going to just approach a random woman, even if he felt quote unquote compelled to, called to. Okay, even if he says those words, I wouldn't trust him, especially if he's asking for your number, because you can trace a lot off of a person based on the number that they give you. If it's attached to any business, boom, now he knows where you work. And you may not have wanted him to have all that information to you. He could invite out your first and last name. It's just a warning, safety precaution for women. Women need to keep themselves safe because men don't protect women anymore. They look out for their own gain. And you know what? If it's going to be like that, then women are going to do the same thing. At least when I say men, I'm referring to the men in this video and the men who resonate with this kind of content. So I'm being specific here. When I say men, I'm actually just talking to the people who watch this type of content.
I feel attracted to you then.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I have a boyfriend and then I walk away.
Okay.
Hold on, but what did they don't stop there? What did they keep going?
I keep walking.
Okay.
What about you?
Just say I'm in a relationship.
That's technically true in this case.
Which is kind of true.
What about you? What would you say?
I'm saying just I'm busy.
No English. Have you ever used that one?
I don't understand.
Yeah, have you ever used that one? I don't speak English.
Miami response.
Yeah.
They just say, hey, no English. And then they order a drink.
For all the men who think that they're like part alpha, omega, fucking... I was gonna make a joke, but unfortunately I couldn't think of something on the spot. Anyway, or primal, men who think that they're like part wolf or something, like the men that think they're like part beast and they need to approach random women and talk to them or have multiple whatever thing, like, please, like, go live in the woods. Clearly you're primal, you're not suited for civil human like life, and in the civil human context, you don't act the fucking fool. Behave yourself, or go to the fucking, like, go live out in the woods. Go ahead. Since you're so fucking wolf-like, since you're so manly, since you're so beast-like, go ahead, live in the fucking woods. Go to a rural area. Anywhere in the world but fucking here. And just go live out your best primalistic life, because clearly you resonate with that energy. Then go live with the fucking packs. Okay, yeah, see how long you fucking last, you stupid ass.
Get the burger.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here.
Yeah, actually.
That's the best thing to do, because they will prolong the conversation even after you say you're good.
So what's your go-to then, before you start walking away?
I said thank you.
Oh, thank you, but I'm good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, same thing with her. Okay, what about you?
When I was single, I would just smile and say, I'm flattered, thank you, but I'm not interested. But now I just show them the ring. That's it.
Yeah, she can figure that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if you told a guy, I'm a whore. Would they go away?
Yeah, that would be funnier.
If you told a man that, he's gonna get on his hands and knees and beg to sniff your fucking coochie. No, they're gonna be like, please, give me a piece. Do you have spare coochie? Please, please. Like, literally.
I think the one way, just say I'm HIV positive.
They act like men don't want that. Babe, porn is like $1 billion industry. Women who have sex for fun, for like, or for a price or whatever, and record it online, make millions of dollars more than they've ever seen in their lives. Okay, actually, let me just say, I hope that they do. I hope that they make millions of dollars. I hope it's actually worth it for them, and they're not just being exploited. But, yeah, babe, men love that shit. Do you think women are the ones funding the porn industry? Do you think it was women? Prostitution has been a thing prostitution has been a profitable market in human history throughout all of fucking time. In every century, in every era, there was always a whore that's has been shamed by the public, but secretly lust after and desired for a millennia. Dating all the way fucking back to Egyptian era. A woman's body and her ability to own her sexuality has been this most sought after thing, more than gold, more than silver, more than anything in this fucking world, because men can't control what lies between their legs. Okay, some men can, but these guys definitely can't. That's what they're saying when they ask these questions, when they say these things. Their minds are like plagued with lustful thoughts, and they can't even control themselves sometimes, which is why I suggest they go live in the fucking woods, because if you're gonna be an animal like that, hello, go, leave. But it's just like, whoa, zoinks, Scoob. Fascinating. So they act like they wouldn't want it. Baby, even if it's a quote-unquote used pussy, hello, sex dolls are a thing. Like, for thousands of dollars, men will purchase these. It's predominantly men. I'm sure there are some women users as well, but it's predominantly men buying these things. It's predominantly men. It's men's money keeping the porn industry alive and well. So I don't understand why they act like they wouldn't get on their hands and knees and beg for that shit. And that's why they don't like. This is the other thing too. If men say they don't like female rap and they stay like Megan Thee Stallion, it's because they wish they could fuck Megan Thee Stallion. They wish so fucking bad. They try to manifest against her, but it doesn't work because they're the ones in her comment section. They're the ones liking her shit. They're the ones sliding in her fucking DMs. They're the ones keeping her career alive and well. They're the ones. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, they're the only ones. I'm sure there are women up in her comments, even if they hating, you know, she getting support from everybody, to be completely honest. She's doing really well for herself, period, girl. I'm just saying, like, you act like you wouldn't want it, and that's what I find to be fucking hilarious, because I'm sure if I looked at your private browser history, I would see you are keeping the porn industry alive and fucking well, and there's no shame in that. I'm not here to kink shame nobody, because that's beneath me, but I'm going to be so for real. I'm confused why they don't act like they don't love this shit. They want whores. And so this is what I think is so funny to me. Why else do you think they ask about body counts? You know, women don't ask those type of questions, right? Like, women are never curious. Do you have a body count, sir? No, they don't give a single flying fuck, because they know at the end of the day, you want to be the ones fucking them. It's just, this is why men say, like, women and men can't be friends, because men want to fuck the shit out of women at all times, every day. They're so fucking down bad for this shit. If you try hard enough, you could probably carry them around on a fucking leash. That's how bad they want your that's how bad they want your nanny. And if they know for sure you'd be willing to give it, even if it's not today and it's years down the line, they'll hang around you like a fucking mosquito, like a fucking fly, like a fucking moth to a flame. It's just, to me, watching them throw shade comments when I know damn well any one of these niggas would want it so fucking bad, they would cry for that shit like a child. Like a fucking kid. Like a kid that just got told, wear a coat over your Halloween costume. Like, oh my God. Do you not see the hypocrisy? Are you not ashamed of yourself? This is just, to me, babe. So I reiterate, are you delusional? And that's just, let me know in the comment section below. Please let me know in the comments. Are you delusional? Or I don't know, were you dropped on the head as a kid? Like, what's going on? Because why are you acting like you don't want it when that's the only thing you fucking think about?
Niggas gonna run. They'll be gone. They won't talk to you again. That's how you really get rid of them.
They're gonna run towards you.
That's extreme.
Because dudes be there. Look, I will say this. I feel for women because I.
Hold on a minute. I'm recording. Oh, yeah. See, I thought that was no. Of the hour, but I'll be done.
28 minutes out of an hour?
I know, because these men are fucking...
God.
These men are fucking ridiculous.
Wait, can I, like, sit down on this?
Sure. Do you want to grab a chair? But, just, yeah. Hey, y'all, so my roommate, a.k.a. Bestie, a.k.a. Hold on a minute. So my bestie, aka lesbian, aka roomie of all time, came in and she's knocked on the door and was like, hey, I want to show you this funny video. And I was like literally in the middle of recording this. So that was what that pause was about. But so yeah, she just gonna sit in and we're just gonna commentate because are you good, my nigga? Are you good? That's what I want to call this reaction to Fresh and Fit video, and it's literally gonna be me calling it, "Are you good, my nigga?" Like that's just my question. That's because it's not. You're not, but it doesn't hurt to ask, right? It's like one of those like rhetorical questions, but. Whew.
Fresh and Fit?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, it's Fresh and Fit.
God, fuck Fresh and Fit. I heard that they like pay women, like
that makes sense too.
Yeah, like I heard that they pay women to come on their podcast, and then this like they literally have to basically solicit a woman to come to their podcast, and
yeah, because they get so disrespected.
And then they have the audacity to be like, but sex work is like fucked up. Even though they're basically the type of men that would pay for women to fuck them.
What the fuck? I was just talking about that. They're literally, bro.
It's they're like, please come on my podcast. I'll pay you $500.
Please suck my dick.
But
I'm gonna die of cancer.
Like
that's the same energy.
Yeah, and they literally are the type of men that would go solicit sex work, and then like talk shit about it later, like. And be like, I would never, like, if you're a sex worker, you're a whore. But I watch porn and I, like, you know, like, go to strip clubs. And I also, like, you know, do XYZ. But, you know, it's okay because I'm a man. But if you're a woman and you're the one that I'm, like, wanting to, like,
date. If I want to court, are you a high value woman?
Yeah.
Also,
like,
I just saw 1111.
Oh my god, no, I came in.
511.
Wait, can I actually show you?
Yeah. Oh. My friend likes to keep their privacy. Okay, y'all. So I brought my friend here. I'm gonna just move my camera a little bit so that... Okay, that did not work out the way I thought it would, but...
Don't worry.
Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, I just thought, you know, so, like, you don't have to worry about... My friend likes their privacy.
Oh, look, hey, privacy.
The privacy.
The privacy, yeah.
Yeah, so, caught you up to speed. They're talking about how they wouldn't want, like, whores. Anyway, they're acting like they wouldn't get on their hands and knees and beg.
Yeah. Like,
babe.
They're literally talking shit about, like, the women who, like... Because this is
that
YouTube,
backbone
so
of American society.
I'm, like, trying to, like, not... I'm like, how do I... filter this, but like they're basically hating on the women who like
they support
do what they want women to do, but then it's like just stupid. They're being stupid. They're completely like not thinking because they want women to like they'll go to the strip club and they'll watch the naughty. And because I don't know, I feel weird. They'll watch porn, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, like I don't know what your channel is like, but they're the type of men that obviously would go to a strip club, and they would go out with their boys and talk about all this stuff, but then they're hating on the women who have to do that for them. Like
literally,
it's not like they are there being like, oh wow. Like
they degrade the same women they want. Like and also like any man who knows like a porn star's name. I don't need to say anything further.
Yeah.
Like if you know the name of the porn star, you're gonna have the audacity to sit there and be like degrading them in any way because of the content that you clearly watch.
Yeah, you're clearly interested in
funding her bank account, and you're acting like you don't like it, but the whole time you're not being compelled to do it. Like you're choosing to do it of your own volition, your own free will, and you're gonna sit there and act like it's like, bro, you're ridiculous. You sound stupid. Like you. Is there something wrong in the brain? Like,
yeah, no, like seriously, like they just sit there and they're like missing a whole like half of their brain when they're saying these things. They're like, well, like I would never date a woman that does that.
No, but you
like,
fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah, but you'd like, yeah, just fantasize all night. Like, are you kidding me,
bro? Are you serious right now?
Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Grow up. And that's the other thing too. I noticed. I clocked this like at minute 1. They lack in maturity. Like I feel like they've been emotionally and like mentally like stunted from a certain age. My guess is age 17. They have the collective maturity level of a 17-year-old.
Damn. That's kind of true. Like, I feel like they have, like, a weird view on women and, like, just...
Oh, it's deeper than weird. It's literally, like, borderline, like...
Yeah. No. Well, like, yeah, they want women who, you know, are all these things. Like, they dictate what a woman is, which is weird to begin with. Like, and then are mad when a human being, like, dares to go outside of their direct, like, interpretation of a woman. Like,
yeah.
They're like, you don't deserve my respect. Like,
you're not a real person.
Yeah, like, they treat... It's like, they also think, like... Which is probably because they do this themselves, of, like, they think, like, well, everybody's thinking about, like, what? Like,
they want?
Yeah, in a way, of, like, well, obviously, women have to care what I say because they want to get fucked by me. So, he's like, it's like thinking in a weird way of, like, jeez, of, like, the thought of being, like,
thinking of some hot shit. They're just shit.
Like, they're thinking, like, well, my words matter because... And they're mad that their words don't actually matter. They think, like, their words matter because, like, someone's out there searching to fuck them. But in reality, it's like, everybody's like...
Who are you?
Like, why are you... Why?
Who are you?
And it's obviously because they're doing that. They're like, well, women say this, so I have to... But they don't actually listen to what the woman says. Like, the woman says, like, oh, I want a man who respects me. And he is like, yeah, I respect women, and I respect, like, women that are actually, like, cool and, like, actually, like, do what I want them to do.
You know what's so funny? That it's funny you say that because that was a question that got asked. Do women deserve respect or is it earned?
Oh my god. And they probably said earned, didn't they? Yeah. Because they think, like, women need to, like...
behave in a certain way or...
Yeah, they think...
It's just giving controlling parent vibe. Like, what are you... Ooh.
Is it full?
Yeah. Damn. How?
Yeah, like...
I feel like I got the...
If that makes sense. Like, it's a never-ending loop for them. Because they think, like... They think, like... Everybody thinks like them.
Yeah. They're delusional like that. Hold up.
You look really cute today, too, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's watch the thing. Yeah, okay. Try
Before. Dudes be thirsty. Like, it'll be like, oh, I got a boyfriend. So what? We can still be friends. Oh, I'm not interested. What do you mean you're not interested? And, like, guys get really pushy, man. A lot of guys can't take rejection, so...
Yo, what if the nigga said, I don't care, me too?
In that case, you trapped.
Yo, you trapped.
Yeah. Niggas out, me too. Nah, Chris, still.
Oh,
still.
man.
That's so funny.
That was
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, we got Dom.
All right.
Just a few short weeks ago, somebody requested you guys to do a Money Monday episode for Blue Collar Workers, and today I'll deliver it in a huge way. Great episode, W. Thor, salute FNF. Yep.
Got you, bro. No other podcast does that, man. Girl. Teach you guys how to make money and everything, give you entertainment value, too.
That was
$500.
They teach me how to...
Oh,
that was $500.
That was
$500.
That's right, man. Talk to
The
speech.
way the women in the back look so, like, unamused and,
Yeah,
like,
make sure talk to
they're
speech
just,
is
like,
activated.
No, they would, like,
trying
would
to
randomly roast
dissociate.
them, too. I know, but they would randomly, like, roast them.
They roast the women?
Yeah. The men.
That's disgusting. Like,
I
why
know.
would you do that?
After all that pandering to get them on the damn show, it's wild. But anyway.
Oh, no, that's a different one.
No, that's something else.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
talk to speech is at 500.
Yeah, it should have popped up. You know what? I'll look into it.
Yeah. All right. Bills will
Oh my
fix that
God,
right now.
somebody just said black
We had to
back
switch off
stinks.
Streamlabs, remember, guys? We got banned.
Shout out to Dom.
So he's
721.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout out
it's
to you, Dom.
disgusting to say.
How do you know that then?
How do they... Yeah. First of all,
First of all, how do you know that?
Second of all, like...
Sounds like...
Yeah, sounds
like
like
you're a
someone's
whore.
a little experienced there. But second of all, like, just the fact that they allow, like, those comments.
I know. That's what I was literally saying earlier. That's what I was saying earlier. Like,
they read that, they're like,
come on, guys.
They're kicking their feet reading that. Like, that was so good, guys.
They got
That was
them. They
definitely,
got
like,
the female.
no. Yeah, that was definitely. Oh my god.
At this point, I have zero. I'm not trying to be nice anymore. The first half of this video, I was trying to be real nice and like had the authoritative like teacher vibe. But now I'm like, literally, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
You don't deserve my respect. You lost it.
You lost
It
it.
looks like who needs to earn the respect? You.
When
Like,
the bestie's in the room too. It's
oh
just,
yeah.
like,
The moment my friend tapped
like
in,
the hater is unlocked.
the inner hater came the fuck
Just
out.
like, oh hello.
Hey guys, so fuck you. Anyway, let's just keep watching.
Thank you.
No, it's not Tom 721. It's someone else.
That
was Jungle. That was Jungle.
Jungle. Okay. Yeah, Jungle F. Shout out to you, my ninja. Well, we didn't read the chat yet, but it's right here. Yeah. Happy 2024. Thanks for all the value sharing the content with all my.
They called this girl a nerd.
What the fuck?
Who's the real? Takes one to know one, right?
He asked,
Ladies, who inspires
them?
you?
Yeah, who inspires you? Who's your biggest inspiration in your life?
In my life, I would say my mom, but most important is Jesus, God.
Amen.
Amen.
Are you Catholic, Christian? What are you?
Christian.
Okay.
Proud of you,
They're like
sister.
sound so loud.
All right.
No.
What about you?
Can't even understand.
There's a
what's
woman that I
happening.
follow. Her name is like Batty Biz. She's like
Oh God.
she's
Bruh.
she does like she's really good in the e-commerce
Bad
business,
sound
especially for like drop shipping. So
effects.
she's like one
They
of the
suck.
inspirations,
As
and
a
also
whole.
like Elena Cardone,
Agreed.
Grant Cardone's wife.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So I like her and Natalie Dawson.
Why do you like Elena Cardone? Because she's quiet?
She has a mouth. I saw like the
Misogyny.
relationship podcast. She
Okay.
stand on what she say.
Okay.
Stand on business.
Yeah. She's
never
like
heard her talk.
I think it's interesting that I saw a few comments that said Christ is king, and you're in this chat. If you
Yeah.
believe in God and you're watching these men,
Like you.
shame on
obviously,
you.
There's something that's not clicking.
For real, shame on you. Anyway, but shame on you for being in this group chat, for watching this podcast, and you're a person, and you claim to be a person of Christ. Do you honestly think God would like uphold these values? Have you read the damn Bible? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ashamed of you.
that one? Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Jesus.
Jesus? All right.
And my grandmother.
Why your grandmother?
Recycle joke.
Well, she
Also,
raised me for
Okay.
a lot of my
like,
life,
how
and she
many
was a
of these
very.
girls are gonna
Your
say
parents did
this,
it?
I bet?
I grew up
Because I feel like
a
that's
little
like a
like
safe
poverty
answer for
and a
being
little bit of
around men who are
issues.
gonna judge
So
everything
for
you
periods
say.
of time, we were with our
Yeah.
grandparents.
Okay. But your parents are still together, right?
Yeah.
So they made it through.
Well, like I've never seen them kiss or anything. Like they're very like they live in the same house, but they're just kind of like homies. And they just never separated because my mom is super Filipino and traditional.
Yeah.
And my dad is Christian, so he doesn't believe in divorce.
Okay.
All right. Wait, you said you believe in Jesus,
I believe in Jesus.
and that's who you look up to?
I love Jesus. Yeah.
Did you have sex before marriage?
Oh, shit.
Yes, but he forgives me.
Wait, your current boyfriend? You smashing him?
Well, I'm trying to go on a
Why
celebration.
are you
Okay.
Yeah, why do you
Why do
give
you
a fuck?
care?
Like,
Literally,
not
you're
even-
so gross.
Like, you're not even... And it's just, like, a lack of awareness of, like... They don't understand, like, who cares about these conversations with random people? Like, you're not fucking her, so, like, why do you...
Give a fuck.
Give a fuck about how many people she's fucked? Like, what, are you trying to fuck her? Is that why you want to know?
They want to fuck everything and anyone, including the damn dog.
Yeah, and here's the thing is, like...
You're
I mean,
disgusting.
if we're comparing who's the whore here, you're like aiming for everyone to fuck you or fuck them. But she's just like, oh, I want to fuck one person. Like, I'm just fucking one person right now.
Like a normal person. Like
And
a
she doesn't
normal
ask
human
you
being.
that. Like,
You're disgusting.
like, do you go up to people and just start asking, like, how many people have you fucked?
Yo, no, that's literally what he wrote it down. The one fucking guy, him, fuck it.
Like,
oh my god. Anyway, he like was writing. He was like, asking all this information, like, oh, are your parents divorced? What's your body count? Like, he was writing it all down.
yeah,
And then they
obviously-
had the nerve to be like, cap if a
That's
girl
where the-
said a certain like body count.
Oh my god, that's so annoying. But like, like, obviously it's like they're doing
Why
it
are
for
you so
show. Like, they're
desperate?
trying to be like extra playing it up. But like, it's just the fact that you would never say that to someone you just met. And if you
No,
are,
they
you're
would,
like
though.
clearly deranged.
They're
Like,
deranged.
there's something wrong with you if you are going up to people and being like, how many people have you fucked? Like,
Why do you care?
like, should I call the police? This feels like it's a prelude to something.
Like what? What are you trying to do to me? You're disgusting. They're
Yeah,
gross.
it's very odd.
And I feel like they get off on it, and it's like it makes them even more gross.
Yeah, it's like there's just so many things that
Go to
are
therapy.
like underdeveloped in their brain.
Get some help, please.
Get help.
Please stop it.
Get
Get some help. Anyway,
What about you?
Who inspired
Who's your
you?
biggest inspiration?
Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Vladimir
Okay.
Putin.
one of them called her a grandma in the chat because she's 30.
What the fuck?
I know. I was like, I had a whole moment. I went off on it, and I was like, dude,
Like, who cares?
Are
Like,
you
these
okay?
things are so stupid. Like,
in the brain.
who gives a fuck? Like,
Is this okay up here?
yeah, like there's so like many things that these podcasts, like, people who get so heated over it in the sense of like they just are bringing their whole podcast, their whole personalities about it. It's like
Their whole personality is
you
being
have
disgusting.
issues. Like,
You
this
have
is like
issues, bro.
sad.
How do you
Like,
think it's
have
normal?
Another like hobby or something. Like, go fish or something. Like,
Yeah, like I would.
come on, dude. Like, this is your hobby. Your hobby is just like making people feel horrible. It's great for you.
I mean, it's just a reflection of how they feel about themselves, obviously. But it's like no excuse. Like, get the self-help books. Learn to love yourself, like for real, because this is not cute. This is
Yeah,
not.
this
It does
is-
not look good on you.
This isn't making sense here.
Yeah, no, it's not cute.
Oh my god.
I can say that I inspire myself.
All right,
Queen.
go
So
Queen.
sometimes
narcissist
I wake
answer.
up and I
Fantastic.
have crazy ideas I want to realize, and it inspires me. Something from above. Maybe it's God. I
Do
don't
you
know.
like-
Speaking
you-
to me.
Vladimir Putin or no?
No, it's
No?
a difficult question. I'm unpolitic.
Oh.
I'm out of-
Unpolitic.
Unpolitic. Nothing she tries to say.
Let her be.
She don't want
Let
to go
her
back
be.
to Russia and the fucking KGB guys come in and grab her. Well, KGB don't exist anymore. SVR. They're gonna come in and grab her.
guys are
I like
so
Putin,
weird.
but that's fine if you don't want to talk about it. What about you?
My mother and
He
God,
likes
our Lord and
Putin?
Savior, Jesus. Period.
Want to ask your question, Frey?
I'm sorry. I'm so. He literally. I like Putin, so. You are stupid as fuck. You don't know anything about Putin. Like, you dumbass. If you like him, you are just thinking of, like, some shit you watched, like, once for 20 seconds.
Yeah, they don't. I would be shocked to know if any of them like got a degree in anything.
Oh my
They
God.
don't strike me as the intelligent type. They I mean, like, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm sure they know how to read, but like they don't strike me as like intelligible.
Intellectual.
Yeah. They really don't. So anything they say is like, I mean, like if a 13-year-old said the same shit, because I have heard 13-year-olds say the same shit, just, I mean, I'm sure they're best friends with like little kids because they're on the same level. You and 13-year-olds are like this. Like, I don't know.
They're
Like,
like, alright. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Be my best friend.
Yeah.
Nice.
God. Oh, God. Anyway, back to the video because I just want to get the shit over with.
Man, yo. Never mind. You know what? You already lost. Anyhow.
What?
Sure, from OnlyFans to Only God.
That's the point. You
By
don't
the
believe
way.
in change?
Which is good, by
That's
the way.
the
That's
point.
great. If you're actually doing it.
Journey.
I was a dancer for 6 months.
Oh, damn.
Oh gosh.
Only Paul to Only God.
You've been all over the place.
Yes, you get lost
And they would love to pay to watch her. That's what's so funny.
all the time, and you find your way back.
When
on
last
the
you had
right
sex?
side. Last time I had sex last year.
Wait,
That's only been, 8 days?
Yeah.
That's not that long.
Yeah.
That ain't that long, man.
Yeah.
Trying to be sick with it.
Listen, like she said, it is hard.
It's hard.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I
that's right.
don't.
It's
It's
hard.
hard.
That's what she said.
You know what I mean? But I I am standing on business this year.
Business.
I am
Standing
standing
on
on business.
Business.
Okay.
Standing.
Okay.
Hey, listen, do what you
What
gotta
about
do.
you?
I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but Jesus first.
Yes,
obviously.
I love you guys.
We have a special podcast tonight.
And there's this one lady, her name's Hannah. She owns Ballerina Farms with her husband, and they have like 7 kids together, and they just live off the land. And, you know, they're very religious as well, so super inspiring.
Okay. This actually segues perfectly into the topic I had for tonight. I had a topic for y'all ninjas. We're going to do something a little bit new here on Fresh and Fit. We're always innovating, right? Me and Mo came up with this. So first I'm going to ask, how many of you here on the panel think you are wife material? Yes or no? Start with you.
What did he just say?
No.
Damn.
How many of you? So the title of the video is, like, you know, they said they were wifey material, so we gave them a test.
Okay.
And the question he just asked was, how many of you think you're wife material? She said no. Or do you think you're wife material? So see what her response is.
Okay.
Goddamn.
That's a first.
And why?
Why not?
Oh, like maybe in the future, but not now. For sure not.
But why?
Because having yourself together, stuff like that. I'm young. I'm 20. Still growing.
Queen.
I shouldn't be married right now.
You should.
Queen.
I should be married right now.
Yeah. You
What?
got 5 more years.
What?
You should.
Okay.
He said
So
you
you
have
s-
5 more years.
You should be married right now. Have kids. Be a mother now.
This
Like, they're
energy.
obviously saying
They would
it
never
to,
say
like-
that to a man.
And the thing is, they're obviously saying it to get, like, a reaction, which is
Oh,
just so
yeah.
annoying. It's like, you're really that, like,
Is your dick that
starved
small?
of attention that you need
Is your
to do
big?
this.
Is your little big? Is your dick that small? Is your Oh, it's so small.
Oh my god.
Like,
But, yeah, like,
what?
you're really that attention starved that you're, like, starting to try and, like, get reactions out of people by, like,
Did mommy
saying
and daddy
some
not
weird
give you
little
enough
snide
attention?
Comments.
Literally.
You're
Did your
trying
mom and
so
dad
hard.
not give you enough attention when you were just a little baby? Is that why you act like a little baby? Is that who you want? Do you want your mama's milk? No, really. Like, I don't know. It's just like, ugh. They need to hear it. They need to know. You sound like a child.
Yeah, but it's also kind of what they want, though.
I
Which is annoying. That's another annoying part of it. Is why the fuck do I feel inclined to say something?
know.
Like, I know that if I give it attention, it gets worse, but I need to give it attention.
Oh, I
Me
mean, I'm
too.
giving it attention. You got what you wanted. You got a pretty girl on the internet to give you, to look at you and make fun of you. Are you happy?
Probably. They probably have,
They're probably jerking off to this
Yeah,
right
they're
now because
probably
the
like,
pathetic
fuck,
little
we could-
losers.
What's it called?
Attention whores?
Like, degradation kink.
Ooh.
They're like, yeah.
They love to be
tell me I'm such a
degraded.
bad guy.
Oh yeah, you a big bad alpha male,
Tell me
but you
how
need a
bad I am.
mommy.
That's so gay. tell me how bad I am. I'm like, sorry, King. That's a little fruity of you. Sorry. From one fruit to another.
Just so we're clear, I already said my friend
Yeah.
here is a lesbian. So
Like
one fruit to another.
from one fruit to another. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here.
Let's be honest here.
I saw that joke in Pitch Perfect and it's changed me as a human. Like, when it came out, I was like, I'm gonna use this for everything.
Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Child me had one just in her back pocket at all times.
Let's be honest. Okay. Let's speed run through this. I say this and I pause it like every fucking 5 minutes because they say some shit and I'm like, girl, what?
But I mean, do you think okay. Do you think you could be wife material in the future then?
Yes.
Yes? So not right now, but you think you can be in the future?
Yes.
And the specific reasons why you said no is because you don't think that you're mentally there, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. What about
Because she's focused on herself.
interesting. We'll get
As
into
she
that.
should be.
What about you? Do you think you're wife
Basically
material in
child
general?
still.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
20's like nothing.
What about you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, for sure.
All right.
Duh.
Okay. What about you? Yeah?
I think I'm close.
Okay. Yes?
Girl, you better be.
Yeah.
Almost there, almost there.
Yeah, you guys have? When's the
Chris, have the
wedding?
Instagrams ready.
No.
All right. So first, we're gonna do an Instagram check. All of you said that you're wife material, right? Even though you know you said not right now, but you think in the future you will be. But what ladies don't understand is that your past does matter. So we're gonna go ahead and pull up your Instagrams, and then I have a certain questionnaire that I'm gonna bring out. Okay.
There's a picture in Dubai.
So Chris.
I just know these men. Oh, that booty hole's caked up.
Oh.
Back the fuck up. Like, ooh, chow. You spread
Skid
them
marks
cheeks.
on the bed.
Skid marks on the bed. And they giggle about it. They're like, oh, hee 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 hee.
They're like, did you wash your ass today either?
Like, if they have spouses or girlfriends or partners or whatever the fuck, they'd be like, oh my god. It smells like dookie up in here. Whose brownies is that? Ew, yeah.
They're like,
they give dookie energy so
they
strong.
do.
They give skid
shitty,
marks.
Like, they give like
double caked
touching
up.
your butthole's gay.
Yeah, if you're guys, if you're hold up
again,
this is a PSA.
Clear.
If you guys wipe, it is scientifically 99% proven you're gay. Don't wipe the asshole. Don't let the gays get you. It's the agenda.
Don't let the gays get you. They're gonna wipe your asshole and then you're gonna come.
Oh my god.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You're gonna wipe it and you're gonna like the sensation so much.
Yeah,
you
you're
go
gonna like
gay.
that so much that you're gonna become gay. I'm like, doesn't that mean you were probably gay to begin with?
No, because that requires too much thinking for them. If they realized that they were gay from the start, then it's too big. Their tiny brains can't take that.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, okay, at this point now we are being mean. And I'm not sorry.
I love to be mean.
Look at them. They're literal douchebags. They kind of deserve it. It's like their little karma or whatever. Ew. Yeah. Continue, yeah.
Pull up the first Instagram here, and then we're gonna have the chat interact and tell us if you guys think that she is wife material. Okay,
There are more
so this
women
is
in the world that fuck this girl than women that ever fuck those guys.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, so she only has 3 pictures. One in the gym.
Yeah.
Okay, one.
Yeah.
Okay, one. I don't know what this is. All around the world. What is
Yeah.
this? ATC or some shit?
Definitely.
It's a real. It's a real. It's a
Okay,
lifestyle.
it's a real
collage.
And then a picture here.
She's
a carousel.
giving.
Wait, so who's paying for those trips?
That was my birthday trip, actually. I went with just me, my mom, and my sister.
Okay. So chat, give us ones if you think she's wife material, or twos if you guys think she is not wife material. Let's see
Based upon pictures.
Yeah,
They're gonna
on
determine.
pictures. I need to look at. I'm getting a closer look at this.
Site.
The comments. If
Oh.
they commented, I don't know.
No,
what they're
it's
gonna
you would see the comments better there, but
yeah.
say.
Not the Jezebel.
We got the YouTube and the Rumble chats. Y'all put the chat on the side.
Followed by Unplugged Fit. Wait a minute.
I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yo, guys.
Also, if a bunch of incels, like, let's be for real, they're predominantly like their fan base or incels are rating these women for marriage material. They can't even stick their dicks in like holes correctly.
Yeah, like they can't even like they don't even
What the
have
fuck
a
do
woman.
they know?
They're not even dating a woman and they can't like
They don't know how to, like, they don't know anything.
it's not even like in the thought of any woman around them like, oh, I should date them and
I guess
like,
they're
maybe
entitled to their
marry
opinion,
them.
but
And they're like, no, I wouldn't marry her. Like they're missing a whole bunch of steps.
yeah, like you don't
Like
know
they
her
don't even have
personality.
like
like does not
the
matter to you?
brain cells to be able to like
Don't have the neurons to connect everything.
yeah.
They're just
They're
like
just
it's floating out in space.
bad at being a person.
Oh yeah, no, they suck major. It's a shame that they suck at everything when it comes to life. Like I
Yeah.
we make fun of them, but it's also like I would not want to be you. And I'm grateful that God didn't make me you. Like
Niggas went too because I follow her.
yeah,
Wait.
and then the one guy laughing. I don't even know what he's like breaking his lung for. You gonna need that, sir.
One yes or two?
Yo.
One yes, two. Okay. Yes
Nigga, the
is
chat
two.
wanna know.
Oof, and I have like this shady comment, but then I'm like, no, even that's crossing a boundary for me.
No, who's not fit?
Don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So they're saying mostly twos.
Cheat code.
Y'all niggas need to grow up.
Cheat code.
Okay, well.
All right.
4K.
Let's move on.
That's so
This is a
funny.
good idea, bro.
I hate these niggas. I hate these niggas.
Mine is for the girls.
The fish. Follow equals.
Oh, smash, man.
Why is this actually funny? He's the unplugged
Y'all
girl.
smash?
Notice how the women aren't laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they were kind of kiki kakaing. I mean, like, if you're in a social situation where someone made a joke, even if it's bad, you're still gonna, like, laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get pity laughs all the time, but...
Never mind.
Hey!
I'm like, I'd fuck him maybe.
This looks like, you know, like a...
Pity fuck.
You know,
but
when
I'm
you-
like,
You know, when you're in the counselor's office and they have, like, that tray of sand where you can just, like...
Also, his waves are kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah. And
Like-
it's probably because of the headphones, but... you know what? Yeah.
No, it just looks bad. Like,
But you know how, like, they had that's what the top of his head looks like, but somebody separated the two far up here. Do you know what I'm talking about? The sand trays?
they're like.
Someone went a little too hard and they separated sand at the top. That's what his bones about look like.
To my ears.
Like the scale, like marriage material being like on a scale from 1 to 10. It's like this whole thing is just
Oh
meant
no,
to.
they were just saying like 1 is like no, she's not wifey material, and 2 is she is. So they were like, everybody's giving her a 2, and I'm like, that's because they saw you fucking follow her and they want to like suck your dick.
Yeah.
Like they want to have you like them, even though they're fucking usernames like on the screen. They're like, I really want him.
I had no idea, bro.
Enjoying the experience.
Sorry.
I really want them to remember Dwayne the Rock Lover at 2110. Underscore 2110 at gmail.com.
He's sweating. He's sweating. He's sweating. He's sweating. He's sweating. This is so good. Righteous indignation.
Yeah, they realized
Listen, brought to you by Instagram. I promise you, this is hilarious, by the way. Because, guys, this is why I don't follow no girls, bro, by the way.
Oh, man.
But listen. I'm happy to say, hey, listen.
He looks like he sounds like he came.
No, him saying, this is why I don't follow any girls. This is why I don't follow any girls. Why? Because you want to follow girls, and you saying that is like a thing, like the reason why you won't follow a girl is because you can't be outed for following women who obviously are your little spank bank, you fucking weirdo. You saying that's like weird in itself. Like, this is why I don't follow women. Like,
No, yeah. And also, I feel like the purpose of this particular episode, I don't know about the whole entirety of the podcast, but it seems like the purpose of, like, this episode is just to degrade women and their self-esteem, but they are sorely mistaken to think their opinion matters that much. So, they look pathetic all around.
annoying.
And the only people that follow them are either self-hating women, or like incel men. So it's like, I don't know, like you're a king of nobodies. I suppose that still makes you a king, but you're sitting on top of a throne of nobody like that particularly matters. And if they contribute to society, it's because they did something incredibly awful. So
They're doing prison labor.
yeah, like and these are your idols. You gotta let me know what hell's like, because I will never know. But you can let me know, because I'm curious. Not curious enough to go and see it myself, but I'm sure your experience will be just as valid.
I follow girls. It's for the podcast, man.
Oh, I just
You follow me too? No, you don't.
Yeah,
I don't follow no girls.
I don't.
But listen, man, that was a great start to the series.
Oh God!
Let's continue, man.
All right,
Yo, I'm having a great time, by the way. Casey, this is fun, right? Blast. Who's next?
Wait, yeah, who's next on Instagram?
Yeah, that nigga sweating.
Who is next?
I didn't think
That
it was
nigga sweating, bro.
He did start
Marie.
sweating.
Okay,
Miss Rachel.
Real estate?
May.
Rachel May, real estate?
Who's that?
All right, God first.
Okay.
Yes.
Even though she's fornicating.
Hey,
Real estate.
hey.
Investments. Miami, Toronto. Cool. Let's come down a little bit.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
Okay. Who's Big Bertha? Okay.
He's a real estate investor.
Oh,
Bertha.
they're making weight comments now.
Yeah, look at that fatty on the other.
I was gonna say the nigga that was rolling.
Fat.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Y'all didn't see that.
Also, I say fatty because I am a fatty. Okay.
Okay, I'm not,
Fat,
but
fatty.
I will say this.
Why don't you go eat some more, fatty? You need to find that clip and just put it in there.
You're calling me fat now.
Yeah, attractive. Thank you, Moses.
Well, you're fat. You're fatty.
Doesn't bother me.
Keep eating, fatty.
Oh my God.
Go
Wait,
read a
wait.
book and eat.
If you're gonna have to send it to me. I don't feel like scavenging the internet to find it. But I will say this: the nigga that was going with his big ass chain, in the one sitting in the fucking studio room or whatever the fuck. Like, shouldn't you be on Weight Watchers? Shut the fuck up.
You're wearing that big chain because you know that, like they said somewhere back in the 2000s, the bigger the chain, the smaller it makes you look. Like, that's giving, like, a fat woman, like, torrid fashion 101. Just, like, when you make stuff a little bit more, just, like, a short little, short skirt's gonna make you look fat. So you need a long skirt, but it has to be above the knee. So, you know, here's my little fashion advice. Like, bitch, you're gay for that. Where's your tiny chain?
Man.
Yeah, where's your tiny regular chain? You've obviously read a fashion magazine, bitch.
Oh my god. Anyway, I think it's a thing about flexing, but it's equally as stupid.
It's just funny.
Man. Fresh.
Okay.
You look good, girl.
Ooh,
I like that.
Thank you.
Yes.
I could cool.
Okay.
Action properties.
This little tour.
I wonder if they knew their social media was going to be like rated like this.
Yeah,
I doubt they knew.
I doubt they knew.
But they
or
did.
at least, like, if they had an idea, they didn't give them, like, the full story or context.
Oh, white guy.
What?
In the post over there.
What do you think? Oh, that was one of my coworkers.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Why is it so close to you? What the fuck?
I don't know. It's on
Go back.
a computer.
Go back. That nigga right on you, man.
Well,
Who's that nigga?
he was a coworker.
That nigga too close for comfort. Okay, we'll give you that. I'm on the line. I think this is the pass because you have pretty good pictures, man. I think too revealing, very modest, strong word. Yo, chat. We're gonna do one for what is it? One for actually.
I really rather have more skin. I really rather have the skin on my hand here, like forearm removed, than to be on this podcast. Also, like shit. I've experienced it once, like experience it again. I'd much rather than be on this podcast.
White football, 2 for pass. I say it's 1.
Actually, it was deactivated for like a year.
Actually, I think it was 1 for pass.
Yeah?
Yeah, 1 for pass.
This is I voted for.
So 2 is wifey, and then 1's pass.
1 is wife material, 2 is not, right?
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Svetlana.
A bunch
I
of
love her
Spanish here.
name. I love her name.
Okay, let's come on a little bit. We got, is that ping pong?
Yeah, I love sports, you know.
On the beach, is that just a top expert ping pong player? Hopefully you don't play with too much balls. Let's see. I know a little bit more. No, nigga said I'm on the way for you though. Because typically, traveling does involve some money and investments. Do you pay for yourself or is someone helping you pay for travel?
Yes, I'm paying for myself. I'm working remotely, like 4 or 5 years already.
Okay. So no sponsored trips at all? Nothing sponsored?
What?
Nothing sponsored, at all.
Well, I used to travel with my ex-boyfriend, and yeah, he paid for that. But now I'm traveling alone, and I'm paying for that.
Okay. Wait.
What's the chat
What did
saying?
chat say? One for
what's the
wifey
chat saying?
or 2 for pass?
Yeah, what are they saying? About 19,000 y'all in here, man. So, yo, like the video.
19,000. Wow, that's really impressive.
I just need to be.
Wow.
We just need to make this perfectly clear. If this woman gave any of these men a chance, they would cry tears of joy, get on their hands and knees and praise the Lord that she even looked their way, and they act as though that's not the case, and that's what I find particularly perplexing and fucking hilarious. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Like,
BFFR.
Exactly. BFFRRN. Like, right now. Be so fucking for real.
Who's the next person?
Who this?
Okay,
Tyra?
this is Misengaged.
Kyrie.
Also, one other thing, I feel like any of the men here, like, they either had a mother figure that they felt like neglected them or didn't give them the love they deserved, and or they were rejected by women at some point in their lives, and they take this opportunity to project that hatred and rejection and insecurity onto these women. And that was just some insight I got, like, intuitively. It seems like this is like a sort of cycle, but particularly, like, you know that one song by CeeLo Green, Fuck You?
Yeah.
My mama told me this is one for your dad. Same energy. Same energy. I'm sorry your mom wasn't there for you or something. Like, I don't know. Like, she didn't give you enough hugs, or she just... Or I'm sorry that, like, you feel like society failed you in some greater way. But these women don't deserve this level of energy. Like... That's all.
Yeah, like...
Not to be deep, but it's like... This giving projections and, like, childhood issues.
Yeah, and it's also giving, like... It's not giving cunt. It's not giving pussy or slay.
Oh.
So...
It's giving
sad.
I don't know, like, just loser vibes.
Yeah.
Overall, you're a loser. Like, anyway.
1 Corinthians.
Let's see.
Oh, she tagged her man in it too. Okay.
Okay, she tagged him.
She's showing who her man is.
So cute.
She ain't hiding it.
Oh, she in the kitchen. Okay.
Oh, y'all cute. Y'all cute.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Shout
play
to
the
kitchen.
video. You should play the video. So wholesome.
Ladies, take notes.
Is he Indian?
No, he's Mexican.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Pablo.
Spicy.
How long y'all been together total?
3 years.
Okay.
And she can cook too?
All right.
Oh, yeah. You should play my
She got a
latest
lot of
video. That one was
hashtags.
a
I
really
love her
good one.
hashtags there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, chat. 1 for wifey or 2 for...
Oh, shit.
Oh.
No, she in the kitchen.
I mean, when half your content's in the kitchen.
I mean...
My latest video, I made mozzarella
Casey,
cheese
good-
from
good catch.
scratch.
That doesn't mean shit. Someone was trying to say it's a key sign, and then they didn't finish the thought. But it doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, like, who, like...
It does not
Just
mean
because she
shit.
can cook doesn't mean shit. Yeah, like...
Or if she has him, like, on her socials, that doesn't dictate how much they love each other. Honestly, the more you post about something that you're trying to act like it's your pride and joy in it, everything's perfect, usually isn't the case when you're posting it online. But not to project, but I know they have had an issue because she did publicly state here in this video that they took a break for a month before they got engaged. So, I mean, like, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
clearly their relationship isn't perfect.
Yeah, like, no one's life is perfect. And, like,
Yeah.
them saying, like, clearly that's a sign. If they're talking about the, like
Girls
baking
that,
shit.
No, they're saying girls that don't show their boyfriends on their socials.
Oh, that's, like, a sign?
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like, who gives a fuck? Like...
Y'all are weird.
I don't show my partner online. I don't even show myself half the time. Like...
It's
who
like,
gives a fuck?
and your life doesn't have to be about your partner. So, I mean, they're in your life, yeah, but
Yeah,
they
they're
shouldn't
not,
be
like,
the
the only
focus.
thing.
I mean, they shouldn't be the center of attention. Like, they're not the sun in the universe.
Yeah, and if they are, that's
You
fucking
are.
sad to make somebody else
The
'cause
center
you're, like,
of your
obviously
universe.
trying to, like, fill your own shit with somebody else's.
Mm-hmm.
So mostly ones here.
Saucy Sarah.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, oh my gosh.
Saucy Sarah.
Who this?
It's a no for me, dog.
That's you?
Right here.
But she said she
Yo,
didn't like
catfish for real, nigga.
Dollar signs in the profile.
Guys, I came unprepared. This
Look
is
like LaQuisha, man.
All
right, calm down the page.
All right.
Oh, that's me. That's me in the background.
All right. She got like
Once again,
Is she?
she's so pretty.
Oh, I
5
think she
pictures.
was naked
That's a
first,
Haitian
and I was
pose.
Like, damn.
Oh God, she Haitian as hell.
she was just at a parking lot. She was like, "Yo, I'm taking these pictures. Get the camera ready." All right. Give me ones in the chat if y'all will give a wife material or a 2 if it's not.
I mean,
1 wife, 2 no. Let's see what they say.
Yeah.
Lago Mar?
All
What?
wifeys.
Oh.
Oh.
That.
Mar? What? Oh.
Oh.
Wait, ATVs with a bunch of ninjas? Oh, shit.
No, it was the energy. It was like,
oh,
yeah. And it's just like, why are you
so annoying? Like, who cares?
Why is it
She's-
your reaction to her body? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
like, why do you give a fuck?
Okay.
Hey.
No, with the girls only.
With the girls.
Those all look like dudes.
No, we was girls. It was a
We
Texas
was
trip.
girls.
All right, dudes.
Listen, man.
It was for her birthday.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a 2 for sure.
Yeah. Niggas all get 2.
Wow.
But she did say she wasn't ready, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I did
girls
say that.
trip too.
You got some work to do, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who's up next?
It would be so fun to do.
Okay, last one. All right.
Oh, this is the Miss Home Depot over here.
Home Depot.
Belongs to the streets.
Gaining and maintaining. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and scroll down. Oh, shit.
Yeah, okay, that's it.
Niggas already put 2, so that's it.
We gotta go
Wait, pull it back up. You gotta pull the whole profile up, man.
Okay. No, like nipples or shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to, I was trying to double check.
Yeah.
We got the
Yeah.
gym videos, you know? Oh, that's a
Nigga,
lie,
who's
bro.
that?
Who that, man? That's a whole new person, man.
That's
Yo.
me.
No, that ain't.
Yo, the winter
Yes,
kill
it
me, bro.
is.
Oh, man.
Those umbrellas, man.
Yo.
All right.
They're giving the energy. I love like, how you gonna hate from outside the club when they want to get in when you can't even get in? That's the thing that really scares these men, is that women have standards and they're not just gonna put up with anything or below average, like like bare minimum behavior. Like, we want more and we demand it, and if you can't give it to us, then get the fuck out of my line and let the next person come up.
What's sad is, like, the women who do end up dating them, obviously, like,
hate themselves or are insecure.
Like, there's, you know, everybody has their own, like, relationship with themselves, but there's obviously something, like, sad overall about being from the outside of that relationship, looking in. Like, even if you think you're, like, so happy and, like, everything's so great, everybody outside of your relationship is going to feel, like, a little bad for you, even though you yourself feel, like, fine. You know?
Like, you're cool with the...
Yeah, like, you think, like, oh, I feel so great about myself, I feel so great about this relationship, this is amazing. Everybody outside of your relationship is gonna be like, I feel so bad for her.
No. They're like, girl, blink twice if you need help.
And you're like, what do you mean? I love him.
I love him
and
so
you
much.
genuinely mean it. Everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, I feel so bad for her. You really mean it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Give it 2s.
2s.
That's fine.
2 said Home Depot. Oh my god.
And this comes from Mo. Can you tell us a little bit about this questionnaire, how we got it, and everything else like that?
Female quiz.
It's actually from a fellow supporter of ours. His name is Official Wife Test. So that's his
Watchers
ID,
is
Official
talking.
Wife Test. So big up to you.
Weight Watchers have to talk in this fucking...
It's just a little. This is just like the first version of the link. It's gonna be a slight tweak, but we're gonna use it today.
All right. Let's see. All right. So let's pull it up real fast. So here we go. So we'll start with you since you just went.
How old are you?
So how old are
The
you?
wife quiz.
18 to 25 to
Okay.
21.
All right. Now, do you wear makeup? Yes, often. No, on occasions.
Why do you care?
Yeah.
On occasions.
On occasions. All right. Do you have any makeup on right now?
Nope.
None, right? Okay. Do you curse?
Yep.
For sure.
Yes, not often, or no?
Not often, because I've been on a switch. So I've been training myself not to cuss as much as I used to. So not often, for sure.
Okay. Can you cook?
Yes.
Hold on. What do you cook?
I could cook you that Creole, I could teach you that Haitian food, that Dominican food, mango, con salami, con que.
Men just want to fuck their moms.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
because-
another thing. It's
Yeah.
like with peace and love, Freud is like coming in his pants in his grave right now with every man that thinks like this.
Yeah, he's like, see, I was right, guys.
Yeah, he's like, yes.
Yeah, from beyond the grave.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I got you.
All right. Do you smoke?
I smoke vapes,
Yes.
so yeah.
Okay. Do you drink?
What socially, I guess you could say.
Socially?
How often do you drink a week?
You could say.
Not often, at all. I don't drink a week at all. Like if I were to go out, which is probably like
When's the last time you drank alcohol?
right now, cause I'm on here.
Okay. All right. So socially, I guess.
Yeah,
All right.
socially.
Do you partake in recreational drugs?
No.
You've never smoked weed before?
Well, I have, but no, I don't smoke regularly.
No.
Weed, no.
Okay. What's your dress size? 6 to 10, 11 to 14, 15 to 18, or 18 plus?
Where's not even on there?
Where's the smaller size?
That's not my size. Ain't even on there.
What size do you wear?
Like probably a 2-4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, nigga.
I mean,
Not you, but it has update history.
Also, yeah, like
Why
them
does it
being like-
matter?
also, them being like, oh,
I know. You
Weird.
guys.
who cares?
I weigh like I don't know the kilograms. So,
No, just say in pounds.
like 130.
That's 60
No, that
kilos.
would not
and,
be.
That's 60 kilos and under.
No, 60 would be like 120, be like 130, I think. 60 kilos, like 130 pounds, I think.
Yeah, so you're 130?
Yeah.
Should I pull out the scale?
Oh, whatever. It's close enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's give it to him.
Yeah. Do you feel it is your duty to stay in shape?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she does work out.
Okay. What is your body count? 0. You
1
got
to
to tell
5. 1 to 5. Don't.
1 to 5?
Thanks, Bills.
That's crazy.
Okay. And then, do you have any male friends?
That I
Okay.
talk to like all the time type. No.
No. Do you have male friends though?
No, not really.
Come on, lie, man.
I have like her brother. Like I have those type of friends, but I don't talk to them to where I
have
can
a twin
text them
brother.
all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I just have my girls, really. So no.
Know each other.
Do you have any kids?
No.
Okay.
She answered that mad quick.
No.
Do you are any of your friends hoes?
We seen them.
No.
What?
No.
Come on, man.
These
No.
are her friends.
Come on, man. Your friend said she was
No.
not wife
I can't believe her.
That doesn't mean anything.
I'm
that
saying
means
I'm not
mentally.
ready.
That does not mean she's out there. She's actually the least out there than anybody.
Bro,
So
I saw her IG, bro.
no.
That's just the IG. I mean, social media's a
persona.
front.
Never judge a book by its
Literally,
cover.
Man, I do it all the time.
You probably should
Social media is so fake.
more often than
It's
not.
so fake.
Yeah,
It's so
All right,
fake.
so
They're just so lame, and this whole time they've been pretending like they're not. Like I feel like right now we're seeing their real colors. This is who their inner child is being revealed
Yeah,
here.
they're like literally being so
Inner
dumb
fucking
and,
child.
Like, it's honestly annoying. Like, no, social media is real. No. Are you
I bet you're
stupid?
a whore. Please fuck me. That's literally like what
Yeah,
they're
they're
thinking in the
like-
background.
They're like, no, she's a whore, guys.
Like I feel like
she's a hoe.
in my whole life, this is the most I've ever said whore, promiscuity, like those words. Like this is the most I've ever said it, and it's because
Yeah.
I'm watching this podcast, so I know for sure these men. It's within their day-to-day vernacular. Like
Yeah,
they,
like,
they
and also
it's
like,
what
how
they think about.
disgusting do you have to be like
It-
saying that it's like just
Day.
so often that you're like casually saying it on a podcast. Like,
Literally, or it's like in their day-to-day life, and I'm like, damn, you are actually so pathetic. I'm sorry you exist. Additionally, I wanted to say here, but then I like lost my train of thought. They're pathetic, and I wish there's a cure for that, but
I wish them death
no, I wish that there was a
Death.
cure.
to all of them.
No, because they gotta learn their lessons.
And you too, Mrs. Spears.
Instead of say,
Yeah, it's like a Wendy Williams video.
Oh.
Death to all of them. And shame on you, Mrs. Spears.
crazy.
I think they're two different videos, but I just put them together.
But it's like if you're going around like labeling people as promiscuous, like if that's something with like you do, like it's in your head and you look at people and you're like, oh, that person's, I bet they're promiscuous because of the way they dress, or this person based on their IG account and X, Y, and Z, right? People who do that type of shit are just projecting. Same thing, like, you know, if you're insecure about something, like for example, if you're insecure about your eyebrows, and you would go around commenting on other people's eyebrows more than anything. Like if you're insecure about your skin color, then you're gonna comment on other people's skin color the most, more than anything else.
Yeah.
This is pure projection. They are the real whores, and they want to project it so badly onto women, when the chances are, if they asked out 50 women, if they asked to fuck 50 women, maybe like 1 or 2 would consent.
Yeah.
And that's the reality.
Like, sad too, in a way, because of the fact that, like,
and then they claim women are the
like
worst.
They're like, it's also just sad that they're like, obviously, like you said, they're projecting
mentally
but
ill.
Like, it's sad that when you actually think about like the root cause,
yeah,
is that they're like, I'm a whore, and they have such a hard time accepting that. Like, it's kind of funny, but it's also sad for them as a human to like really be like, I can't believe this. It was like, who gives a fuck? Who
Literally.
cares?
Why do you care,
stop
bro?
caring, and it's fine. Stop giving a fuck, and it's fine. But you're like literally like,
why does it stay rent free in your head? It's just projection all around, and on a human to human level, I actually do feel sorry for these people, and I wish them healing. But then, like on a surface level, like ego response, you're lame, you suck, and you're pathetic as fuck, and you're trying so very, very hard to hide that. And I can see through the facade. I see right through you. It's straight into the soul, and I know who you are. And you're not acting like that person. You're not acting like who you truly are meant to be. You're acting like a degraded, oh my god, degenerate version of yourself, and it's actually so like sad to see. And I know it's probably gotten you far in life, but you've reached a block. This is your peak, and chances are you could probably go farther, but it's not gonna really get past this until you grow as a person. And to get real here for a second, just self-reflect. For male validation instead of self-validation, you're not validating yourself. That's why you have this podcast and you degrade women so that other men will like you. You're not doing this because you actually want women. You're doing this because you want men. Like you want the validation and approval of other men, because that's, it's something about female figures. Like you did not have enough women in your life to support you in some kind of way. Like I don't know, that I'm drawing up links of like why it is they hate women so much, but my guess is like a combination of like cultural norms. Like you were raised in a certain environment where women being degraded to this degree was normalized for you. Like there's a bit of trauma in that as well, because you come from a woman. So if you see women as like less than you, then what does that make you? If you like, does that make sense? Like,
yeah, like
you come from a woman. If it wasn't for a woman, you would not be here. So your entire, and for like the first like 10 or so years of your life, you were entirely dependent on a woman. Chances are, unless you were raised by sole male figures. But if you were raised with women around, like you suckled on your mother's breast, you needed her or you would have died. So to hate a woman is to hate yourself, like 100%. So I don't know what was wrong with you and your mother's relationship, but you should actually look into healing that, because it's affecting you and your prospects. You're making a foolery of yourself on a public platform. People are watching you by the thousands, by the millions. You will leave a mark. If you have children, they will disown you 100% in a few years because of the content that you make. You need to think about the repercussions of your actions. Like think about this the long term. You're making a fool of yourself on a public platform. This isn't gonna go away. Like truly think about this.
You ate with that.
Thank you.
But yeah, like
not to get like, you know.
Yeah, but like, yeah, no, that is a very like true thing of like when you are hating, like women as a whole, like,
to the degree that
what,
they do it.
yeah, that you're doing that. Like, there's obviously something wrong with your view of women. And it typically, yeah, because if you are raised with a mom or, like, women in the house, like, you have an older sister or, you know, your aunt's around a lot, like, someone who you see a lot in your life, in your childhood, that's typically your first idea of a woman, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, obviously there's something wrong with that relationship internally for you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be with the relationship itself. The relationship itself could be, like, totally normal and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But you yourself are having some weird reaction to it that you end up, like, hating women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or, you know, it could also just be maybe you're not attractive. Like, you really, like, from, so you just
Inside
didn't get,
out.
like, yeah, for inside out. Like, it's not from outside in, it's inside out. Like, you're ugly on the inside. You know, what makes you what makes you a person is unattractive. So, like, your personality, the things about you, like, other women don't really flock to because they can't relate to you, and you don't really treat them as humans. So I don't know. I'm just saying, like, these are little critiques that could take you a long way if you're willing to listen to this advice. But to listen to a woman is like listening to a slave in your mind. So I totally get that you wouldn't, but you probably fucking should, because we all need each other, and that's just the truth. So anyway, back to the.
What are you gonna give here,
foolery.
Chris?
Tomfoolery.
Fuck it. She said no. It's no.
I said no. Stand on business.
Are girls trips a necessity?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No worries.
Okay.
Are you religious? No.
We already know.
No, I'm not religious. I believe in relationship.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Are you on social media?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn, how many
Do you value
questions?
the advice of men in your family?
No.
Yeah, no. She didn't answer immediately, so it's no. All right. Is the father of your children and husband okay, if the father of your children and husband cheated on you, would you divorce him?
Yes.
Okay. If your mother-in-law came in your vehicle, would you give up the front seat?
Wait, came?
Wait, hold on.
Sexual?
The
No.
mother-in-law.
No, sexually, bro.
Damn, Chris. Okay.
All right.
Do you believe men and women need one another?
Because a happy woman is just too powerful for these men.
Also, that's so annoying that they just answered for her. Like, she was obviously, like, going
Thinking.
through it, and they're like, well, you said you would, like, divorce him if he cheated.
Yeah,
so,
because
like,
it's a violation
obviously-
of boundaries,
Yeah,
bitch.
like, that's, like, not, like, happiness doesn't always relate to, like, you can be happy in a relationship after cheating. Like, that's, like, it's not determined, it's on the individual. Like,
Yeah.
Like, if you found out your person was cheating, like,
Yeah, or, you know,
and you were like,
things could always change.
yeah, like, it's not.
Sometimes a divorce could be like it depends on what's making them unhappy. Like, if he's abusing you, then yeah, you should divorce him. If he's not treating you well, he may not be abusive, but he's like disrespectful, he's not appreciating you and your time and energy, then yeah, you should divorce him, because girl, you can do it on your own. You know what I mean? But the same thing is like, it also depends on the person, because personally I wouldn't want a divorce, but it depends on like it's just all of this is like it depends. Most of the questions they ask are like, it just depends.
It's an individual process, and also like that last one where it was like, well, like if you're not happy anymore, like obviously like they're treating it so black and white. Like, if this woman wasn't happy anymore, like there's obviously like going to be communication about it long before, and if you're not, like, that's like weird. But like obviously people in relationships, unless you're completely stupid, are gonna be able to say, oh, like
these
it feels
people.
like you're not that happy right now in the relationship, like, or say it. Like, it's not gonna be like some blindsided thing. Like, Jesus Christ.
If you fell out of love too.
Yeah, like, it's obviously gonna be something that's like you have time to prepare for and communicate about and try and fix before it happens. Like, you know, and that's not for again, not to blanket, but yeah, like typically you're gonna be talking about it. It's not like, oh, I'm just, you know, gonna divorce you because I'm not happy anymore, and I just decided I wasn't happy today. Like,
yeah, like, you know. Ugh. Anyway, back to these.
Yes, we're built for one another. All right. Your chance of finding a.
Who, I want to know who made this, because that's going to
56% is so stupid.
Yeah, I know. It's just like whoever made this site, whoever made these questions, obviously they don't know
They
anything
probably
about.
don't have a wife themselves.
Yeah, yeah, or if they do, it's like you know that one guy, Ben Shapiro, and the fact that he's admitted he doesn't make his wife come.
Wet ass P word.
Wet ass pussy. Put this bucket in a mop.
Wet ass P word.
Oh yeah, wet ass P word. Put this bucket in a mop.
My wife, who is a doctor, said that it shouldn't be wet.
Well,
lubrication to that degree is too much. You may have a vaginal disorder.
I don't even know what to say. That's absolutely bizarre.
Giving young Sheldon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, whoever made this, like.
Yeah, you fucking suck.
No, I mean, yeah, but it's also like, they don't know shit. Like, listen, I'm like, it's like, let's say you were trying to learn information from an unreputable source. Like let's say you're trying to figure out how to do brain surgery and you're looking up like on WikiHow.
This is so out of pocket.
Yeah.
But it's like when you have like a PE teacher and they're fat.
It's like,
and you're like,
are you qualified for this job?
Yeah, like, are you really the person that should be telling me what?
Maybe you should run the labs.
Likelihood of long-term success at marriage is 56%.
Says who?
That's above half.
Yeah, that's more than
man
half.
says that.
Well, if you were to grade it, that'd be an F. So, congratulations, you scored an F as far as.
I genuinely hope none of these women take any of the comments or any of the things that men have said in this podcast. Like, their opinion doesn't matter. Like, genuinely. And I know Homegirl knows that, but I just, like, hope all of them know, like, it doesn't matter what these men think. You're gonna live a happy, healthy life if you want. You can get married if you want. You're gonna have beautiful, like, you can have a beautiful life. You can find the perfect man for you. Get the bag. Do all your business without the approval of these men. I just hope they know that.
And also they're being stupid right here because, like, he just said, like, if you grade it, that's an F. I'm like, that's not, there's no grading. There's only two options here, yes or no. Like, this is a pass or fail, basically.
Yeah.
She passed. She passed by 6%, so she has, like, a
That's
6% higher chance of it being a yes. So
more so yes than no. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
True.
girl, she's fine.
Literally. Okay, I'm getting a headache.
As much as everybody else. Same.
Watching these people. I know. Yeah. Like,
Oh,
it's actually.
All right, who's up next? Who else wants to try? Who else wants to try?
I want to try.
You want to try? Okay. Let's pull it up real fast.
Yeah, I'm refreshing.
How many questions was that?
It was like 20.
30. Oh, okay.
It was like 20. All right, how old are you?
From.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
Like 116.
All right, so 60 kilos and under.
Yeah.
I know I lost weight. Yeah.
Up it.
Do you feel it's your duty to stay in shape?
Yes.
Okay. What is your body count?
1 through 5.
Does that include? Does that include sprinkles?
What?
No.
Sprinkle?
Yes.
Okay. Your parents are together, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is the father of your children and husband? Well, if the father of your children and husband cheated on you, would you divorce him?
No. I would. I would.
My question is, if the mother of your children, they wouldn't. If it was the roles were reversed, and the woman cheated.
Oh, they'd be like, yeah, I'd drop her.
Yeah, like, she's
Like
unfaithful.
casual.
Yeah, no,
Casual,
like,
too.
But then if a woman does it, it's like,
Oh, yeah, I'd drop
you don't. And this double standard shit is like, it's really ugly on you.
And I also hate how these questions don't have like a it depends.
No, there's like, it's a yes or no. It's very black and white thinking, and it's just, as you said, and it's just, you guys, you have no idea how ugly this makes you look, like, from the inside out, and it's just like, and you wonder why you're cursed to live a unfulfilling life.
Yeah.
It's your own doing, and I'm gonna be real. You kind of deserve it.
Y'all suck.
Yeah, dick and balls.
No, we have to work it out then.
Yeah, I would have to work it out. Yeah.
Okay.
What if he cheated 10 times?
I
If
knew
it's
he'd come with the
your 10
rebuttal.
times, then yeah.
You went from 1 to 10. Goddamn.
Yeah.
All right. If your mother-in-law came in your vehicle, would you give up the front seat?
Yeah.
You would. Okay. Who would you confide in when it? All right. Your chance of finding partner, commit, and likelihood
another
of
man's
long-term
mindset.
success in marriage is 78%. So you got a C+.
C+.
All right.
This is really good, but the question is, are they telling the truth? We need to put into light test at the same time.
Go ahead.
Oh,
so that they can't
shit.
cap.
You know I'm
He's
telling
a
the
speech
truth.
therapist.
I'm
Don't
telling
ever
the
play
truth.
with me.
Nigga, we don't know.
Child.
But yeah, we put them on light test with this. It's a wrap. Can they be
Do you guys
captive,
have
man?
one?
PVC
Do you guys have one?
Oh, we do.
We do have one. I'm just trying to think if we try to do it with the lie detector, it would take a while.
Yeah, it's
Next
gonna
time,
take
next
too
time.
long, yeah.
Yeah.
Next time.
Lie
Crystal.
Quick questions.
The
Small.
Crystal polygrapher nigga.
Or their dicks.
You ever do one?
I'm genuinely curious because they're giving, the energy.
It's too long, man.
You're giving clit.
Come on.
All right.
Fresh thinks we
You got a
lying
big
right
clit.
I mean,
That's
you never
all
know,
got
man.
To your name.
You never know.
I'm not.
Barely. Like,
It's funny, like,
clit.
they'll talk on a podcast, say one thing. I'm like,
Spice
what the fuck
time.
going in here?
Real ratings from Fresh.
Oh shit.
Minnie Mouse 3 Vanilla Sky 4 Daria 3 Putin's Mistress 2 Mixed Italian Haitian Pudding 3 Engaged Cleaning Lady 3.
Wait,
Talk your
what?
shit, ladies. You all less than mid.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't go
I
on
don't know. It's disrespectful. It was like Spice Time real rating from Fresh. I don't know what that means, but so they're basically this person's like saying their honest opinion about these girls is that they're mid and average. Like,
Oh my god.
Minnie Mouse 3 Vanilla Sky 4 I don't know what that is. It's hard to read this.
Oh, so he's
Mistress
just
2
like
Mixed
naming,
Italian.
giving them some shitty fucking name and then rating them off of.
Like I guess a scale of 1 to 10.
So I guess Putin's the fucking
Girl.
Russian girl.
Putin's
That's how fucking. It's kind
Mission-
of funny.
Yeah, I know that is really out of pocket, and I actually feel sorry for her.
Yeah.
You all less than mid, but yet you couldn't pull any of them.
Yeah.
If
or-
they're mid, then you must be below that, and it's like
Yeah,
if you
they're
take
mid.
that. If you take that insult, you roll over and you're like, yeah, maybe I am mid, but or less than mid, maybe I'm ugly, but I still can rate these women as mid, and it's like I wish you had more self-respect for yourself. I wish you had more of like a healthy ego or a healthy self-esteem.
Yeah, and it's also
Mr.
sad.
Jungle F.
Like, ugly personalities just make you so ugly
Duh.
in general. Well, I mean, like,
But yeah,
like
makes you physically
if you
ugly.
were a nice person, I'd be like,
You'd be more
so
attractive.
turned on.
Oh yeah.
But if you were like,
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I'd be like, whoa, he's so nice. And that's coming from like a
lesbian.
woman. Well, I'm not like lesbian, but I'm like bisexual. This is nuance, but yeah, like I fuck men, but I would not prefer it
Not over women.
because a man is so
gross.
yeah, they're just so gross at this point. Like there's no like normal men.
Well,
Where
there's
are
a
the
few.
normal ones at?
There's a few of them, but most of them have already been taken. So good for them.
Yeah, good for you guys, but
Yeah. Oh. Anyway.
Show your
Real
face.
ratings from Fresh. Minnie Mouse 3 Vanilla Sky 4 Daria 3 Putin's Mistress 2 Mixed Italian Haitian Pudding 3 Engaged Cleaning Lady 3. Talk your shit, ladies.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
She said it's so
Yo, he
funny.
called it Pooh his mistress.
I like that Haitian pudding.
Y'all gonna say that from him?
Yo,
Bro, show your face. I'm
What's on your mind?
Yeah,
Hey,
wait,
Rosie,
I'm
what's that nigga, man?
Who asked?
fresh Minnie Mouse, bro. Yo!
You're
He donated $500.
Engaged lady.
3 times, by the way.
Minnie Mouse, vanilla.
He did it 3 times, by the way. 3 times, by the way.
Okay, shout out to you,
It's
John
about
Love.
his money.
Well, his business made over $1 million. So, yeah, he said real ratings from Fresh. Minnie Mouse 3, so that's Miss Haiti.
earned money.
You're Minnie Mouse.
Vanilla Sky, yeah,
I
Vanilla
get it.
Sky is 4, so he gave you a 4.
Who's
And then
Vanilla Sky?
Daria 3.
Who's Daria?
That's Canada. And then Pooh's Mistress, we know that's a 2. And then Mixed Italian Haitian Pudding 3. And then Engaged Cleaning Lady 3. Nigga called her Engaged Cleaning Lady.
Cleaning video.
I mean, yo, let's play that shit with the guy's voice. Can we try it with the guy's voice?
I did change it. Just told him.
Oh, you did change it? Yeah, okay. All right. Shout out to Bill's making shit happen on the fly.
Yo, what did that chat say?
What?
The Mexican OT?
Oh, no.
Okay.
$5 fresh chat.
Richard Gozina says, love the Don DeMarco, but my dad hates it. W Fresh and Fit crew. Do any of the ladies think male friends can be completely platonic?
Oh
We
gosh,
always talk
here
about
we
this.
go with
It's funny
that.
because me and her, we always talk about that.
So
We agreed that no, they cannot be platonic.
I say no. Not saying that there isn't people
Who
like
can,
how are
but
friends
no.
that are male and women, but I don't.
But generally, you
Generally,
think,
no.
No.
I don't have guy friends, so I can vouch for that.
We don't. Yeah.
I talk to guys, I know people, but I don't have a friend that's a guy, and I talk to them on a daily basis about my problems.
Okay. All right. What about you?
No, I
You
don't
think it's
so.
possible? No? Miss Russia?
I don't think so.
Oh, smart panel.
Damn. All right. What about you?
I said the same thing. They
Oh, you
said.
agree with that? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
Because they're all predators. Like, duh. You can't be friends with a predator.
Gee.
Like, let's be
Like-
for real.
But yeah, in this day and age, it's like so hard to be able to trust somebody like that. Like,
I feel like logically it should work because if I can be friends with a woman, why can't I be friends with a man? But it's just like if the man doesn't have good intentions, they can't honor my boundaries or respect that I want a wholesome friendship, then no.
yeah, it's hard. It's like,
No, and I get the whole thing about catching feelings, but grow up. You can control yourself, and if you truly do catch feelings for one of your female friends, then you should also accept. Like, if you truly care, then like if you really love her, then you can also let her go. Like, you would also respect the fact that she wouldn't want the same thing.
or have the classic lesbian awakening moment of a friend crush, and then you guys never talk again. Once you have that experience, it's pretty easy the next time to be like, oh, I like this friend, but I'll just redirect my feelings to something else. Like, that's not. It's just like, yeah, it's just getting weird. Like, you don't even know how to, like, redirect your feelings or your, like, wants
You
and
get stuck on
desires.
them.
And, like,
Yeah.
just being like, no, I wanna
gotta fuck her.
Yeah, I gotta. Like,
She gotta be my wife.
this is annoying.
Grow up.
Grow up.
Damn. Okay. That was easy. Pretty good. All right.
Cut
Okay.
to the chase.
What's up next?
Yo, Mexico OT is hilarious, by the way.
Where's Mexico OT?
You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it.
What do you say?
You don't want to know.
Okay. Julie goes, I'm a 25-year-old girl, single, only been with 3 men. I was with my ex for 7 years, but ended it. Because
So they just believe all women are whores.
Yeah.
That's what I
like,
gathered.
If a woman, yeah, and it's weird, like, when they say, like, oh, I've never.
But you're the ones who want to fuck all women, so it's like.
Yeah, like,
who-
oh, I'm a virgin.
I think you're
They're
just
like,
projecting.
Cap. Oh, I've had 3 partners. Cap.
Yeah, they don't believe. They just don't believe women.
Yeah, they're like,
They
you can't win any other way.
either
You're like,
A,
I haven't fucked anybody.
they suffered a major betrayal at the hands of a woman. B, reasons for why.
Yeah.
Why they act this way. Either A, they've suffered a major betrayal at the hands of women, so they forever think that women are liars or whatever, like about everything. Or C, they're just delusional.
And dumb and poop brained.
Yeah, or like maybe it was their mom who betrayed them, so it's even like more of a bigger issue. But like again, go to therapy.
Deep wound.
Oh yeah, all of them exude deep wound energy. Like you really need to focus on shadow work at this time. It would benefit you. Anyway.
to be a mom and wife, but he wasn't able to provide. I can't wait forever and knew he needed to focus on being a better man. Did I make the right choice?
Yes.
So he's not incapable of giving you kids. You just think he's not the option for you. I mean,
no, he's a bum. He can't provide.
Basically,
is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I'm very critical of women a lot of the times, but I'm critical of guys too. If you're with a dude that can't provide, yeah, you probably shouldn't be with him, man. Honestly.
And also, if he had potential, she would have stayed. Like if she said it's a dead end.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is a lot of guys are fucking bums, man. That's what it is. And I tell you guys all the time, you should strive to be the predominant breadwinner, and your girl should work electively. I don't think women should work at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I think she should work electively if she wants to.
I'll give her props. 7 years is a long time to wait.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
pretty long.
So no, I think you made the right choice.
Mildly shady shit, but whatever. We're going with that side.
You know, he's got to get his shit together, and he didn't. So, you know, maybe if he fixes his act, then yeah. But
actually, her leaving might make him change his act.
Yeah.
Actually, so
yeah, a lot of guys got to get kicked in the ass sometimes to realize that they fucked up. Mr. Major 9 goes, intelligence test, ladies. Do you know your left from right? Call all the ladies. Can all the ladies raise their left hand?
Oh.
That.
Why you almost put it down?
She almost put the wrong hand
Wait,
on.
you know
No, I
what?
didn't.
Okay.
Because they say that women don't.
I gotta think about it sometimes.
Yeah, like. No,
Oh,
not even
like,
close.
do you know your left from right? Oh. Like, are you kidding me? Like, who gives a fuck? Like, give me, like, math or something.
He gives Neanderthal energy.
Yeah, like, are you that stupid that you need to... Give me, like, that's a reflex test more than it is a...
Yeah, like how quick, like somebody throws a ball at you, and if you don't catch the ball, you're not stupid. I'm pretty sure like Einstein would probably get hit in the head, but he's one of the smartest fucking people of our species.
Yeah, it's
so,
like more of like the like...
reflexive, yeah, like how...
Yeah,
Whatever.
like, put up your left hand. And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, and I pulled my right because I'm right dominant.
Yeah.
I right with my right hand. So I reflexively pulled it up, but anyway.
I gotta think about it.
Also, I think I know
Okay.
bigger words.
Sometimes. All right.
Sometimes, yeah.
Bobby goes, ask the ladies, who do they think is more desirable in the dating market after a divorce? The men or the women? A man or a woman after a divorce? Who's more...
It's always going to be women. Women are... It doesn't matter, like, if she's a prostitute, if she's a stripper, or she's a nun. It doesn't matter what women do. We are always desired at all times. Even if we were, like... I was going to say... Even disabled, like... amputee,
No, like,
it doesn't matter. A
literally,
woman
yeah.
is gonna always be desired. There's a freak out there for her. Like
Yeah. There's a freak out there.
if not a whole collective.
Yeah, no, like... Yeah, like, women are always gonna be...
Also, who wants to date
I mean, there's somebody out there for everybody, anyway.
Exactly.
But... Yeah, well, like, what you're saying, like... The probability is she'll be...
desired no matter what.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'll have some man out there for her. Or a woman.
Yeah.
Or non-binary.
Yep.
Or outside of gender, you're an alien.
market desirable in your guys' opinion?
Huh?
We could start here.
Who's more
and work our way.
attractive?
Yeah, who's more desirable after being divorced, a man or a woman, in your opinion?
Are kids involved?
Good question. Let's say yes.
yeah.
Then probably the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't know.
If you had to
I don't know why.
assume
And it's
from the
like,
dating market,
also,
a
like,
guy and a woman,
individual basis
right?
too.
Yeah.
With kids, who's more attractive to the opposite gender?
Like, personally, I wouldn't, like, date or marry someone who's divorced unless I was divorced, too.
Yeah, I mean, I would, like, marry or date someone, because, you know, it's, like, a normal breakup, but it's, like, also, like, it'd probably take me longer to marry that person.
Yeah, like, did you learn your mistakes from the last time? Also, thinking about how, like, they can talk all the shit that they want, but they're paying, like, a lot of money just to ask these women questions.
Yeah.
So,
What'd you say?
I would say women.
Women.
I feel like guys don't care.
Women with kids?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know.
Okay, that's your
I
answer.
really
Well-
don't know.
Okay, sure.
I couldn't tell you. That one really got me. I don't know.
How about you think about it? We'll come back to you. Remember, we're talking about desirable as in like a long-term relationship, not just sex.
Like,
She don't care. She don't know either. What about you?
I think it depends.
like, yeah, like,
If
it's
you're
just,
rich, you're...
you can't just pick one. Like, I don't know. I'm so for real. I don't
No,
know.
I'm asking Miss Russia now at this point. Who do you
I
think
think
is
it
more
depends.
after the divorce?
The Russian.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. Just choose,
If you had to pick one.
choose one, yeah.
Okay. If you had to
I
pick
can
one, do you
pick,
think is more
I think a
desirable?
woman, because women, how to say it in English? They always have more choice. you
Yeah.
know. Doesn't matter if she has kids or she was divorced. She always has more choice, more men around.
50K, so the woman's more desirable. What if they're both making $1 million? Now who's more desirable?
The woman.
I mean, the
Yeah,
same.
the woman, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because before you said if they're rich, you said something about them
It
being
was
rich.
just
So.
a joke, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay, interesting.
Good joke.
Very interesting. What about you? Who do you think is more desirable after a divorce?
They both make $1 million. Probably the man.
Do they not have like? That's a lie. Do they not have? They don't even like have the decency to like call them by name.
Yeah, they.
Okay, let's say 100.
You.
You, the Russian.
And they like.
I'm talking to the Russian.
At least once refer to the women here as females, so it's like I'm not surprised.
I guess.
Yeah, let's say they're equally attractive, but 2 kids each.
Probably still the man.
You think the man?
Yeah.
Okay. And when we say desirable, guys, we don't mean just for sex. Because I know you said that they have more options, but they have more options for sex.
You said long term.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like a serious relationship, like desirable, like with a real partner, not a bunch of weirdos that want to smash.
Yeah, I think I see a lot more.
I still agree. A woman's.
I see a lot of women dating divorced men, but I haven't.
Actually,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
I feel like
biased because that's what I've seen.
Shitty. Men are shitty, and they do like to be only fuck you and then not date you. So I would say it's an equal chance at that.
Yeah. Anyway.
I got all you motherfuckers. You guys thought this was funny?
Mark,
All right.
it was hilarious. No.
I got all.
Is he a divorcee?
I don't know.
Because like
That's
due to
kinda-
context clues, I'm picking that up. I'm like, oh, it looks like you can't even follow your own advice.
Guys,
He was
not
on- he
fucking.
was sweating.
For all y'all niggas, man.
Mark, please.
Seriously, bro.
Please. I've got you in my sights.
I got all of you.
Myron, please. That nigga was
Spatula, get that shit set.
sweating. Mark, please.
All right.
Get on the mountain. Mark, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Wait till Miss Asia comes back, nigga.
Oh, shit.
All right. What about you?
What the fuck?
What about? Sorry. What about you?
I said men as well.
Why do you think men?
Because I think a lot of women would, in general, if it's older, they would go for men that's older too, even if they have children or not.
Okay.
Not me.
And then okay, I mean, my take on it, I think the man is, and the reason why is because no guy, even though a lot of guys do it, but typically most guys don't want to take on another man's kids. You know what I mean? It's just because as a guy, when you come into a relationship with a woman and she has kids.
So you know how like, he sounds like this. So did you guys know that? Do you know how gorillas mate? Fascinatingly enough, they actually mate in harems. So a male gorilla will have to leave his tribe at a certain age. Once he starts to become a quote-unquote threat to his father, he would have to migrate, and sometimes male gorillas will migrate in like packs. They're called boy bands. Find it kind of funny. And what they'll do is they'll look for a male gorilla with his harem, jump the nigga, kill him, and then they'll kill each other. And then once they have successfully, like once there's one remaining for the 5 or 6 or 7 male gorilla or female gorillas for the harem, they would kill any of the offspring the previous gorilla had. They sound a lot like that gorilla. Anyway.
Yeah, well, they're also like. Sorry, I got
to get rid of it.
Gorilla thing.
On another man's kids.
They don't want to take on another man's kids. And that has a lot to do with like a lack of empathy. Because they're like, well, it will benefit me. Like I won't be able to like have my own kids with this lady. Like she'll probably not want more kids or whatever. But like think about the fact that like women are more likely to be okay with it because they're more likely to be like, yeah, this kid needs like this kid. It's okay if I'm like having to co-parent this kid. I love this person. Like I want to be able to like be in this person's lives. So they are empathetic to both the person they're dating and the child. Like I want to be able to like be in this. Typically, some people are shitty, but typically it's like empathy for your partner and the child itself. Like. And it's just the fact that they lack
apathetic, and they're unapologetic about it too. They're like, well, it's not my kids, so biologically. Like they give some excuses.
Yeah, biologically that's supposed to happen. I'm like, the fuck, like, who cares?
As a man, I am programmed to want to fuck women at their prime at age 14.
Yeah, that's what yeah, it's so gross.
I know that.
And it's like, dude, like, if you're talking about like biology and shit, like, it's so useless in modern day society. Like, it's so useless. Like,
also watching this,
we have progressed past like the point of being
in our primal energy, like that.
Like, we have shit that allows us to not need to be survival based. We have enough, like, biology, but that biology comes into play when you're like
a kid, honestly.
Yeah, when you aren't like able to
developed.
Have the luxury of thinking of things like,
oh yeah, that too.
Like, you know, like, that's when you biologically need to have a child. It's normal to have a drive, but it's not normal to think that that's like the reasoning for everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we don't, I don't know. It's like, to be honest, the way people live these days, it's like, we do not need to be in this like primal based energy that they're operating out of. It screams root chakra, a bit of sacral too, but
it also screams doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
Biologically speaking, like, okay, why you think we're gonna have to repopulate anytime soon, dude? Like,
bro, there's plenty of us. Like, fucking relax.
Don't worry.
So anyway, there's something else I was gonna say, but I like completely forgot. These niggas are clowns. Fucking clowns.
To take care of those children.
Oh, I was gonna say, watching these men like just make me realize how good your dad actually is. Like, he's a great guy.
Yeah, I love my dad.
Literally, like, he's not even my dad, and like, I love him too.
But yeah, like, my dad's still a man, but
yeah, like, he has his moments, right? Like, no one's perfect, but it's like, just watching these men and comparing.
Gift from God in comparison to every other man I've ever met.
At least, yeah, particularly in this podcast, compared to these men, like, he just looks like a saint. And he's a flawed individual, like, we all are. But it's like, they can't, if they admit it, they don't do jack shit about it. Like, they don't care about self-improvement outside of like gains and going to the gym, so they don't look like a little kid anymore. So they look like they feel like a big man. They have to, oh, I'm a big man. Please suck my pee-pee.
I'm a big boy. I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy. He said I'm a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
Anyway, oh my god, I'm so sick of this, bro. I've been watching this for 2 hours now.
We've got
3 minutes.
From a financial perspective, because that's what men are supposed to do, is provide and protect. So
and they can't even
at some point, once you get serious with that girl, she can sit there and say, oh no, he has a daddy, blah blah blah. You're still gonna have to bear the brunt of raising those kids to some degree at some point. Like, women come with their kids.
It's not about you.
Yeah, and who gives a fuck? Like, if you're saying like men don't
You're
come
so
with their kids,
selfish.
If you're saying men don't come with their kids, like, you're so weird for that. Like, a man should be in his child's life and should be like wanting to help raise a child and want to be there for his child. And in the sense of like,
you know,
that's a good thing. It's a good thing to be involved with people who you love, and if you aren't, you obviously don't love that person and you have no empathy for them. Like, that's just a red flag. If I'm being honest, like, it's a red flag.
It is. Earlier in the show, when this girl, the Russian lady, said that she looks up to herself, he offhandedly called her a narcissist.
But then he
displays narcissistic behavior. Like,
yeah, it's like,
you're so selfish. You're so self-centered. You don't, like, in this scenario, you're literally not thinking about it like they're real fucking people. Okay. Also, 144 on the clock. Hello, Earth Angels.
Okay.
But
okay, Miss.
But yeah, no. So it's like, you're literally not thinking about this from the perspective of like, this is a real like this is a human being who has children. You don't just discard children and think of them as like baggage, right? Unless like, I mean, if you're not comfortable dating people like that, but in this scenario, because they're trying to be like, well, who's it better, like a man, woman, like, bro, you're so two-dimensional in your thinking. Like, you sound like a fucking Rubik's Cube. It's like just three-dimensional thing, but
not
whatever.
even you sound like one of those puzzles for children where it's like
flat.
Which one's the square? Which one's the circle? And it's just it's literally a shape that's cut out of another shape and very clear and obvious. That one's the fucking square. It fits in the square hole.
Duh.
Duh.
They're
bitch.
lame and like just so unevolved. Like for real.
A woman that's dealing with a single man that has kids, she might not necessarily deal with it as much. Or if she does, what I've noticed with women is they have to make more of an emotional investment. They don't have to make a financial investment like men do. Men have to make an emotional investment and a financial investment when they come in and deal with a woman that has children.
Yeah,
You
I've
know?
seen it. I've seen it countless times with
Yeah.
my brothers.
Oh, like they got with single moms and shit? Yeah. Yeah, we always tell guys not to do it. It's not in their best interest.
And you say you didn't know, right? So I'll give you an example. Do you watch TV at all? Any shows on Netflix?
Of course.
So imagine watching your
Lack of
show
apathy,
halfway through.
empathy.
Would you understand what's happening with that show?
Mm-hmm.
So having a kid with somebody else. Like, they wouldn't even know what happened to that kid before they got there.
You're right.
So do you understand?
Start a random Netflix show in the middle.
Oh shit, it's right here. What's going on? What's good is this? What's going on? Nigga, it's wild.
I understand y'all's point.
Yeah.
I still like, I don't know. I feel like
Mercha.
either way, it's possible. Everything's a baggage either way.
Yeah.
I feel like
I think for men, they just take on more risk when
But
they get
yeah,
with
I
a
get
woman that
that.
has children versus a woman
definitely-
getting with a man that has kids.
I'm
Because
not
they're-
assuming that they're providing for the woman, but I feel like if she got kids, she can probably take care of herself. Damn, I would hope she would anyway. Yeah, I don't know. They're weird.
Women, it's like, oh, she's hot, but she got kids. Okay, I'll bite the bullet and deal with it because I'm a simp. So yeah.
I wouldn't want to take on that.
Oh, yeah.
Guys.
Let's go ahead and but yeah, single moms in general, guys. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Recreational use only, man. No offense. No one is anyone here? No one here has kids, right?
I'm single.
Recreational use only.
As if they're objects, as if they're items. So then, like, that's it's one
Like
thing.
a drug.
Yeah, like an item, like a thing, not a person. So we're gonna cut it here. Thank you guys so much for suffering with us. If you made it this far in the video, it is genuinely so appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Be so nice. But
Thank you, soldiers.
Yeah, cadets. But so like it's just I'm gonna say this comment and then we can just wrap up. Finishing thoughts, all that on whatever the fuck we just saw. But it's gross that they're referring to women in this particular instance, like single moms. Like they were not talking like this about men, but they are being very nitpicky about women. Okay. And it's just like, it's weird. It's like, what if it's like, they're just assuming like I don't know. I know it's a scenario, but the way they're talking is like they have a choice. Like this woman would just like wanna fuck them. Like, please take a good look at yourself.
Yeah, they like act like they're not.
Like, and by the way, if you were getting laid this much, like if you if you're really getting all that pussy, then you wouldn't feel the need to always talk about it. It's like, to me, it's like the people who like want to be like, I have the happiest life around, are the ones who are the most miserable. Like, it's like,
yeah,
the harder you,
yeah, and it's like,
grow up.
But yeah, like, I was about to say something and then I forgot about it. 2 seconds later.
Like single moms and their approach, like how they're talking about it, like use for recreation. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Use for recreational use only. But yeah, just like in general, just the way that they're like so like black and white about the whole situation. Like they act as if like, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Is like they're like reasoning, like for the women, they're like these situations, like they have all of these things like, well, what about this, when they don't like their answer. But then with the men, they're like just assume, they just like imply in this situation that like everything's like perfect for the man.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're not like using your brain and saying like there's nuance to this situation, like there could be XYZ. You're just like, well, everything's perfect for me, so like I benefit, like whatever.
Yeah, bro. Are you finishing your thought?
Yeah.
Okay. So something that throughout the whole video, something that I just noticed that they do and that also bothers me a lot is the way they devalue women, particularly when it comes to like sex and their sexuality. Like they deem that a woman with a body count over like 10 or something is a whore. Therefore, she's not marriage material. You shouldn't take her seriously. Like feel free to degrade her, not treat her well, like lie to her, like be like, oh yeah, I love you so much, baby, and I want to marry you one day, and then like as soon as you get what you want out of her, like block her. Or for some, I don't know if they're comfortable with like essaying people, they give the type, like I wouldn't trust any of these men with my drink. Like if I had a drink, I would be holding it the whole time. I'd be looking at it the whole time. I don't trust any of them.
Scared around them.
I'd be scared that they drug me because they act like the type of niggas that would. They give the same energy. And that's the fucking problem. They're a part of the problem. Anyway, and it's just it's something they would do a lot was just devalue women like in that type of way, and like they want to act like God. Like they want to act like their opinion matters. Like I'm sorry, but they want to act like their opinion matters. Like people actually care. I mean, they do, but anyway, they want to act like they have a say in determining the worth of any of these beautiful 6 women. I think it's 6 of them. Yeah. You don't get to determine that value. And if you claim to be a Christian of God, right, a Bible, like you claim to be someone who like praises the Lord, the Most High, you're not acting in ways that uphold that belief, and it makes you look ridiculous. It makes you look like you know those people who do things to fit in. You know, like I remember there were a lot of people who would in my high school who would have a certain type of car just to look cool in front of other people. You give that type of energy, all the men here, and it's just like so shallow, so surface level, so
dumb.
Yeah, so vanilla. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's like, do you have a personality or no? Like it doesn't sound like you do. Like you probably had a bunch of experiences in your life that could have made you into a really interesting person, but you're lame. Like you're like, oh, everybody all my friends work out, so I work out so I look buff and swole like they do. You know, like it's just everything you do, down to the way you dress, you do it in search of like the validation of other people, and that's more prevalent when you are like trying to assert some sort of like value onto these women based on who they are or whatever. Like I don't know how to explain this, but like if you guys approached any of these women on the street and tried to ask for their number, they would swerve the other way. Like you understand where you actually stand on these situations. Like do you get it? Like does it click for you? Like you're nothing to them, but you're trying so hard to act like you matter. And some of them I'm sure would want to have your validation. A few of them in particularly, they act like, I mean, they give the vibe, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know, like there's a deeper rooted issue here, and I hope that you can self-reflect and grow on that.
They're the type of men though that would say like, a win is a win. A win is a win. And you're like...
But did it hit though?
And you're like...
I hit. It doesn't matter. She enjoyed it.
Yeah, like, she liked it.
Smash
but,
or
like,
smash.
thinking, like, well, if I fuck anybody, like, I'm basically, like, God. Like, all these other bitches were, like, lower than me, and that's why they didn't want to fuck me. It's like, no, like, be honest with yourself, King. Like, like, if I'm not gonna get fucked by someone, I'd be like... Yeah, it's probably because I was annoying or something. I'd be like, or just be like, yeah, just fizzled out, didn't work out.
Maybe they're not for me.
I would be honest with myself because then I'll be like,
then
that's cool, I'm humble. I know what I care about, whatever. Like, Come on. Grow up.
Be for real.
BFFR.
BFFR.
Be so fucking for real.
Anyways, dear friend of mine, I don't know if you want me to say your name.
Sure.
Anyway, Leah, do you have any concluding thoughts on this before we wrap up? Because I'm ready to go.
My concluding thoughts are thoroughly dislike men. Most men. Not to say it, well, for lack of better terms, I hate men. But, like, I don't want a blanket statement. But
so you
I do
dislike
hate
the
men.
men in the video?
I hate men.
Okay. Facts.
I hate men, yes.
I was gonna say these, particularly this man, but all of them seem like the type of dude that if you told them like if I ever met him in real life and I was like, oh, you look like you got chicken legs, he's gonna act like, oh, I don't care what your opinion is.
Well,
and
the
then,
chicken is actually when it's dry.
oh my god! But then he would go to the gym and immediately go to the gym and do some squats. So it's like, okay, like clearly you're looking for other people validation, but I'm just here to tell you, you're whole on your own. You're perfectly valid. Like I you know, don't take it from me, but you should be telling yourself that. Except like don't be a misogynist because it's really unbefitting. It doesn't look good on you.
Looks kind of sad on you.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's just like.
Is it so hard to love yourself? Is it that difficult?
Yeah, it's like sad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's like my closing thought. Is this is just sad. Like.
Yeah.
Like, damn. I feel bad for you guys because you're obviously like. Projecting.
You're hurting on the inside and it shows.
Yeah.
And the more it's just like the harder you try to cover that up, the more obvious it is to everyone else but you. And so I don't know.
And I mean, listen, I'm a hater myself. I love to hate. I love to hate. But if somebody tells me something that is true about myself,
it hurts.
It hurts, but I'll be honest and I'll say, yeah, you're right.
And that's
I'm the
called
first
growth.
one to own up to it.
It's called maturity. That's not
Yeah.
maturity.
That's called maturity. And that's what they need to learn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they can't be saying this bitch is a whore and I'm not. No. She can be a whore and you can be a whore.
They own
Grow
up to it. They own up to being like charlatans, but they don't take any shame with it. And it's like, well, why do women have to take shame? Like, why does it? Like, I don't understand. It's just your opinion, bro. Like, I don't have to, like, care. Like, really. Like, I don't have to care about what you think.
Grow up.
Like, yeah, literally grow up.
Sorry,
Anyway,
not to interrupt.
No, go ahead. Because I'm about to close it in a few. So,
okay.
Everyone, bye.
Bye-bye.
Or Negustita. Anyway, bye.